What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and it is Wednesday, June 17th. I'm here for the AEW Watch Along. I am riding solo today. Reg will be joining us during the post show. So it's just me today. Hey. But we're gonna have a great time because we got, I don't even know what's on AEW's card. So let's find out right now all together. You guys know how I do. I usually just go and find out the day of what exactly is actually happening on this show. So let's see what they got planned. There's quite a bit, actually. Okay, no, we do have a pretty decent look for Dynamite today. Okay, check this out. This is what we got. We got MJF and Mark Briscoe are going to be picking their teams because, as you know, they're having that steel cage match that's happening at Forbidden Door. So we still don't even know who's in those teams, who's going to be in Mark Briscoe's team or MJF. So hopefully it's some good options, especially since it's in a steel cage. I'm hoping that it's like good. So let's see if that does happen. Plus, we're also going to be seeing, let's see. Oh, and they're going to do a 12-man tag today. So that'll be happening. Also, we're going to be seeing Hazuki versus Mercedes Moné. As you guys all know, that's part of the women's Owen Hart tournament. So that should be a good freaking match. And then we also have a face-to-face between Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland. It's been a while since they have been face-to-face. So that'll be interesting. And that's all I'm seeing here as of right now. I don't know if they added any. Oh, yeah. The Death Riders versus Brodito. Hey, Brodito's in action today. And then we're also going to hear from the Dogs. So that's everything that's been promoted for AEW. And the rest is still a mystery. It's all a mystery here today. All right, let's see what we got here. Let me refresh here 1 second. And I'm going to get the audio in here for everybody. Nope, there it is. Can't show that. Okay, once AEW starts, I'll actually get the audio going for everybody. Also, hey, what up, Sheldon Jackson? Yo, thank you so much for gifting membership, by the way. Oh, wait, I don't have a word for you today. Damn it, I'm going to have to repeat yesterday's word. No, I can think of a new word for you. Okay, yesterday I gave you Hakuna Matata. This time I'm going to give you live, laugh, love. Wait, live, laugh, love is the most basic thing I can probably give you, but that's all I've got for today. Live, laugh, and love. Or eat, pray, love, whichever one you prefer. It's optional. Thank you so much, Sheldon. We also got IGN Sutra. Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. We're starting. And we're actually starting with a promo, which is
a steel cage match at Forbidden Door.
Wait, is he picking Don Callis members?
Bad boy. See, this right here is the only world title.
I think MJF is going to pick Don Callis members for today.
This right here is the best professional wrestler in the world today. And now there's a long
Thank you so much, SBT, for the cheers.
Calling me and my championship out, and right now I'd like to talk to him real quick. Kevin Knight.
Okay.
I don't like you.
Okay, let's see.
But I do respect you. I respect the fact that you remind me a whole lot of me. You're not afraid to stab people in the back to get ahead. I find that quite admirable. And I also think of all the young top prospects in this company, you are clearly the most talented. Andrade! I'm just kidding. Swerve Strickland. Power. What do you got, Tourette's?
Damn, that's the biggest marketing that NWA Power has had.
Come and take it, and if you can't pull that off, do yourself a favor and go swerve off a bridge. But keep Nana out the car. He's kind of my coffee plug.
Coffee plug? What does that mean?
This ain't 2024 no more, son.
Oh, because of Prince Nana. Never mind. I get it.
You make it to Wembley so I can break your neck in front of everybody in the world who seems to think you winning my championship is written in the stars. Hangman Adam. Do you get it, Lexi? It's because he can't. Kenny Omega.
Oh, yeah. Okay. MJF's throwing a lot of shots today.
Kosher pickle, son. Keep my name out your mouth. Hey, Don, how many times have I wrestled Kenny?
2 times, Max.
How many times have I beaten Kenny?
2 times, Max.
Those odds ain't looking
And if
great
you want to
for
go
you.
2 times, Blue Chew, promo code Denise.
You ain't no god to me, bro. All you are to me is a mere mortal who will never get redemption. And then there's you, Mark Briscoe. Do you know the difference between you and everyone I just mentioned on this list? Everyone I just mentioned is a top act, a star.
Kyle Fletcher's rethinking his whole participation with the Don Callis family. Look at his face.
They love you, Mark. You want to know why they love you? They love you because they feel bad for
Look
you.
at his face. He's not having
Your brother
it.
died. And yeah, that's horrible, man.
Oh.
But to be honest, that's not why I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you because you're actually delusional enough to think you have a prayer at obtaining the Triple B. And tonight, none of those prayers will be answered, but all of ours will. Because we have concocted the most dangerous team that has ever existed. Don Callis, tell the world who's on team DCMJF.
Okay, here we go. Let's find out. Who do we got?
Power right now.
Oh,
This is
more
an
shout out for
all-star team
NWA
starting
Power.
out with none other than the newest member of the Don Callis family.
Okay,
the
Kevin
Jet,
Knight.
Kevin Knight.
Okay, that's good. That's a
And
good
no
one.
all-star team of the family would be complete without the alpha, the top dog himself, Kyle.
Yup. Okay, good.
Fletcher, ladies
That's
and
how you know
gentlemen.
he's going to be the one doing the crazy stuff in the steel
Bring
cage.
some meat to the dinner table. Jake Doyle, brother, right there.
Hey, Doyle, all right. He's been gone for a minute. Gives him an opportunity.
Perfect without the great one himself. Okada-san, please.
Okada. It would be weird if he didn't get picked for the
Very
team.
good. And the final member.
Damn, bro,
of
this is like
team.
dodgeball. See
I'm so
who gets
excited.
picked or not.
It's none other than Andrade.
Hey, how you know? How you know?
We killed it, bro. Thank you.
Wow, Brian Cage, who just came back, slided.
Join you.
Oh, wait.
I have one question for you. How you know?
Don, take care of this.
Okay, so
Escúchame.
the only one that
He's
should
an
be
animal.
kind of irritated
You
is
are a
Brian
future
Cage. If
world
I were Brian
champion.
Cage,
You
I'd
have
low-key
to
be a little
patient.
pissed that I
Get
didn't make it
in
to the
line.
team.
There's a line. There's a lot of people in this group.
Don
One
Callis
day you're gonna
basically
be a
told
great
everybody
world
who the
champion.
favorite is.
But for now,
Favorites are.
do the match.
Damn. Wow. All right, well, there you go, guys. We now know who's on Team MJF. And I'm going to be real with you. Team MJF is looking pretty damn good. I wonder who Mark Briscoe is going to get because he's got to get somebody good. Like, if MJF's team is going to be looking like that, then I don't know, I'm a little worried for Team Mark Briscoe. I'm a little bit concerned here. By the way, let me see where I left off. Okay, IGN Sucho, I left off on you because we were listening to the promo. But anyways, IGN Sucho says, yes, welcome everyone to Wheeler Wednesday. IGN Sucho, you need to go right now to the corner of whatever room you're in, whether you're in the living room, the kitchen, the bedroom, whatever room you're in. And you need to go into the corner and stare at the wall for 3 minutes. You are on a 3-minute timeout for dubbing Wednesday night, Wheeler Wednesday. Thank you so much, IGN Sucho, for the super chat. We also got Victoria in the building who just gifted 5 DWO memberships. Victoria, thank you so much for that, man. You know that really helps the channel out a whole lot. And we've been getting a lot of people that will come onto the stream because they get notified. Like if they get Tony Nese is here.
Says I got a match for you.
If they're not on the stream and they get notified, like, hey, you got a gifted membership, it just adds more viewers to the stream. And then for those that are on, it's like a nice little, extra perk, So thank you so much, McTaru, for that. Sending you some, hold on. Some good karma. All right, Kenny Omega kicking off the show today. I feel like if Kenny Omega is going to be making it to All In, we got to see a little bit more of our good pal Kenny. By the way, we got McTaro here who says, what's up, DWO peeps and queens? And where's our sad old Reg? Is he a John Cena? We can't see him. He'll be on the post show. Thank you, McTaro. We got Spike Hunter. Hey, Spike Hunter, continuing his streak. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, my friend. We also got Grapple Geekery here who says, this intro is perfection, am I right? I wouldn't say perfection, but I like that they got right to the point and we didn't have to spend the whole entire show wondering how they were going to do this. And at the end of the day, like, they're announcing a bunch of members, so, you kind of want to get some of it out of the way at least and build some hype for later on. Thank you so much, Grapple Geekery.
I mean, this is Tony Nese. He is a legitimate
Tony Nese versus Kenny Omega. Dude, I don't even remember the last time I saw Tony Nese. I'm sorry. Don't even remember the last time I saw Tony Nese.
He respects Tony
So
Nese's
sorry,
ability, I
Tony
promise you
Nese.
that.
Yes, I got Dragonfly Dreams. What up, Dragonfly Dreams? Says happy Wednesday. Wanted to send a chat tonight before I drive to Oklahoma Friday. Love to all. Hey, Dragonfly Dreams. Have a safe drive over to Oklahoma. And be careful. Stay safe out there on the road, man. Thank you, Dragonfly Dreams. Also sending you some good karma. Especially since you're going to be hitting the road.
And he's got knees.
All right, here we go.
Dragon suplex.
I'm trying, I think for me, whenever I go a while not having seen a certain wrestler, it's really hard, unless I'm a big fan, it's really hard for me to want to look forward to the match or want me to lock in because I haven't seen Tony Nese wrestle in forever. It's really hard for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm so excited for Kenny Omega versus Tony Nese. I'm just happy Kenny Omega's in action, to be honest. We got Winston here who says that the venue looks cool. You know what it reminds me of? Space Mountain. All right. Space Mountain.
We heard from him Saturday, Tony. He's got visions of reclaiming
it's like
the
dark
AEW World
with the
Championship
blue
dancing through his
laser
head.
lights.
And
And
right now,
that
Kenny
I feel like they
Omega.
have that at Space Mountain.
Angel.
All right, thank God this match didn't last that long. Like, I didn't want to be a jerk or anything, but this is what that needed to be. And I don't even know how I feel about this being the opening match though. But hey, it's Kenny, so we'll let the rules. We'll let our gripes fly out the window. Blake says, I love Space Mountain. Hey, you and me, brother. You and me.
Victory. And Kenny, while he may have those AEW World Championship ambitions,
We got a Grapple Geek.
still,
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. We got Uncle Donk here. What up, Uncle Donk? Who says, good evening. In my opinion, MJF the best on the mic in the business. Him and Phil should do a masterclass in wrestling promos. Well, speaking of promos, we're about to get one right now from Kenny. Oh, never mind.
Well, speaking of which,
No promo. Oh, nice.
there
It's Zack
is
Sabre
the
Jr.
frontman for TMDK, the mighty don't kneel. Zack Sabre
Oh,
Jr.
dude.
along
I am
with
sorry, but
Valentino
Zack
Mikey
Sabre Jr.
Nichols.
looks like my cousin. So every time I see him, shout out to my cousin.
Marching towards Kenny Omega.
Yes, I have a Mexican cousin who looks like Zack Sabre Jr., by the way. Believe it or not.
And he's outnumbered. Smart for him to just
I
get
got
out of
like
that
4
ring right
Mexican
now.
cousins that look like
Absolutely it
that.
is.
Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie.
I mean, he had his match with Tito a week ago.
past Saturday at
Oh,
Collision,
I
Tito.
kind of wanted a little back and
He
forth.
pushed Kenny Omega very nearly
Maybe,
to the brink.
maybe ZSJ will
Omega,
talk.
he was able to prevail.
Is he gonna
but now-
talk? Oh,
Ladies and
there's the
Matt
Bucks.
Jackson
Okay, okay. This is looking kind of
evening up the odds.
sweet.
Well, now TMDK find themselves outnumbered. But at Forbidden Door, 1 week from Sunday, it will be Kenny Omega.
Damn,
Zack
no
Sabre
promo.
Jr. One
Oh, okay,
on
okay.
one.
He kicked the mic. Maybe we will get a
Zack didn't even
promo.
want to talk. Just kick the mic
Okay,
towards
there
Kenny.
it is.
Now, for those of you that don't know any better, here we have TMDK. Don't ask me what it stands for. I don't know, neither do they.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Zach, gotta thank you, pal. I didn't think you'd come all this way just to challenge little old me, but yet here you are. And so you've gotten the message loud and clear. Yes, you have something that I want. And I've got something that you want.
That beautiful blonde
And at
hair.
Forbidden Door,
That's what he really wants.
Yeah, it's gonna be just you and me, the greatest technical wrestler still going about this thing alive. And that's you, Zack Sabre Jr. And boy, wouldn't it look good on your resume to have a nice big fat W beside your name versus Kenny Omega. But in the same token, Zach, boy, would it ever look good for me to beat you, not just for this place, but yeah, for my home away from home, New Japan Professional Wrestling as well. It looks like you've got your fair share of friends. Turns out I've got my fair share of mine.
Tonight?
Zachy boy,
Tonight?
let's keep it one-on-one at the Pape.
Or next week.
Until
Well,
then.
Kenny just wrestled, so.
Must bid you adieu. So crowd, if you know the words, say it with me. I don't think these guys have a catchphrase that you know. So goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bye.
You know what my favorite thing about Zack Sabre Jr. is, besides that he's a really great technical wrestler, besides that, is that he kind of looks like, if you didn't know that he was a wrestler, I'm not going to lie to you. If you were to just show me a picture of Zack Sabre Jr. and you were to ask me, Denise, what does he do for a living? And let's say I wasn't a wrestling fan, I honestly would think he was a NASCAR driver. He has the NASCAR driver look, okay? I'm sorry. But actually, I think that's a compliment, right? Because NASCAR drivers, there's some pretty good looking ones. But if I didn't know that he was a wrestler, I would think he was a NASCAR driver. It's actually one of my random favorite things about Zack Sabre Jr., besides his actual wrestling. Anyways, but in regards to Uncle Donk, though, the masterclass, if they ever did one, I don't feel like MJF or CM Punk. How do I say this? I feel like you just have to be born with it. Like MJF and CM Punk were just bored with mic skills. I can't explain it. They just have it. They just have it. Some people, it takes them a while. Some people are natural. These two guys, natural as fuck. If they ever did some sort of promo masterclass, I would listen to that even if I don't want to cut a promo. Thank you, Uncle Don. We also got Grapple Geekery here who says, just keeping my Don Callis fam rep alive. All right, Grapple Geekery, you're also going to the corner. Go stare at the wall. 3-minute timeout.
From the Dogs.
Thank you so much, Grapple Geekery.
Tonight on Dynamite. Plus, the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament continues semifinal.
Oh, nice reaction for the graphic for Hazuki and Mercedes Moné.
Hazuki representing Stardom. Plus the men's final
T-Money. I don't even know who's playing on Friday. It says, are you going to stream the World Cup on Friday instead of SmackDown? I would chat it, says T-Money. Nah, because I don't even think I know what to say. I don't really know soccer like that. I know when they hit a goal, but I don't know anything else of soccer. Like, I don't know what the penalty cards mean. I don't know really what the rules are other than kick the ball and make sure it goes in a goal. Those are the only things I know about soccer. I know very, very little about soccer. We got Corporate Gohan who says, Denise, your Busted Open show should be hot topics tomorrow night. The departures so far are pretty wild. Bro, I was thinking about that today. Oh my goodness. There's a lot to get into in regards to that, man.
Okay. Right there. A lot of people don't realize
we also got Henry Kiernan who says it's Wednesday night. You know what that means. AEW live stream with the OTC. Denise, let's fucking go. Henry, thank you so much for hanging out with us here today, man. We are. I think. Hold on. What day is it? We are 2 shows away from Forbidden Door. 2 shows. So I feel like the next 2 weeks, they got to really, really push the Forbidden Door show, which they're doing. I mean, we kicked it off with MJF announcing the team members, so they're definitely doing that. But I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more excitement in the air. I think the Zack Sabre Jr. match announcement last week definitely helped. Having that little confrontation this week definitely helped. So if they just keep that going, then I think we'll have a good time heading into Forbidden Door in the next 2 weeks. And then after that, guys, strap in because we're going to be headed for AEW All In. So, oh no, wait, I'm sorry. We got Redemption. I forgot about Redemption. When is Redemption? Redemption is after, no, Redemption is before All In, right? I'm forgetting right now when Redemption is. Thank you, Henry. We got IGN Sucho who says it's Wheeler Wednesday, but as you know who covers TNA, God bless your soul. How do you feel about Tommy Dreamer and the other departed from TNA? By the way, I'm really looking forward to this match. So I'll probably talk about this on and off throughout the entire night today because it is a pretty big topic. But you guys know that I cover TNA Impact every single Thursday. And I've been doing that now for about maybe, a little over a year and a half, maybe? It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute that I have been covering TNA for Busted Open. And I'm trying to think of the right words to say here, so I'm sorry if I'm pausing quite a bit. But
for sure. I mean,
I have struggled. If you were to ask me, out of like 52 weeks,
That's a difficult mix.
how many of those did you struggle? How many did you find easy? I would say maybe like 5 of those I found like easy to talk about. Whereas every single week I had a really hard time, guys. If you're avidly watching, if you're an avid watcher of TNA, there's things to like on the show, and there's a lot of really great talent. Trust me, there is. There really is. But they didn't really give you that much to work with, man. They weren't for a really long time. They were keeping matches so freaking short that it kind of felt like you were watching edited versions on fucking YouTube. You guys know when you go on YouTube, for example, AEW on YouTube, they don't show full AEW matches. They like trim it down and it's like 3 minutes. That's what every match kind of started to feel like on TNA for a very long time. Then on top of that, the storylines got very, very silly. Some of them were a little cringe, and there was too much of the general managers or the commissioner, what the fuck they call them on TNA. There was too much of that on the show, and there was too much of the storytelling, not enough, and the storytelling wasn't that great, and there wasn't enough wrestling on the show. And I kind of also felt like they were not knowing what direction to go in for the women. Nice start to this matchup. I kind of felt like they didn't know what direction to really go. It felt like they were trying to find an identity. And I remember before they went to AMC, I did a show on Busted Open where I literally made a list of like 20 things that I want to see happen in TNA. Thankfully, at least like 5 of them they started to do on the AMC era, but it was still a really, really tough watch. So I really felt like there needed to be some changes on the show, and I really hope that moving forward that they make a lot more changes when it comes to the booking of the show. I want to see more emphasis on the actual wrestling. I want to see more matches. What they recently started to do, there have been some good main events in the last couple of weeks, but I want to see more of that, like more matches, less hokey segments, things like that. And I do think that there is so much more room to add to both the men's and the women's division, because both the men's and the women's division kind of feel pretty slim on Impact right now. And so that's kind of like my truth, man. Like, things need to shake up over there because it was starting to be a rough watch. And they were also making some decisions in creative that were just not great, man. Like, they were just not good decisions that were being made, like little things here and there. You guys were here when I did the Daniel Garcia doing his little dance. You guys were here when I did the fucking Leon Slater matchup with Javon, and they had fucking Dark State interfere in that match. Oh, I was so pissed. That's like, we saw like little things like that kind of happen sporadically. So I wasn't a fan of that, man.
Knox got to deal with Big Brody.
Thank you, IGN Sucho. I know I gave you a lengthy answer, but I kind of had a lot to say because I actually watched the show. So like, I know what's happening on the show.
John Moxley.
Thank you, IGN.
Exudes confidence. Some perceive it as arrogance, but John Moxley, more often than not, any room that he walks into, he is among the toughest men in that room.
Yeah, I feel like Brody King and John Moxley looks pretty sick, actually, when they were kind of, right now as they're kind of throwing shots to each other. Because I feel like if you walked into a bar, you would probably be seeing Brody King and John Moxley beating the shit out of each other.
Loves, apparently, for his opponent to strike him. We've seen it so many times. There he goes again. Look at this.
Well, I'll tell you from experience, at times it wakes you up.
Ooh.
It gets you in a new gear, right? When your opponent starts blasting you with shots.
And sometimes it could be a rope as well. The larger opponent, the heavier opponent, tires themselves out with an onslaught.
Yo, he's going hella crazy with them chops, by the way.
This one, you're right, Estelle. This is an onslaught, all right. Wow. And he goes down to one knee, does Moxley.
Moxley trying to steady himself back up to a vertical position.
simple, a little poke in the eye right there. That was very intelligent in my view of Mox. This is, hey, if you're going to cheat a little bit,
no, I
find
got
the
bit
guy's
in the
face,
face,
poke
bit
his
in the
eyes to
nose.
slow him down, God bless you.
Moxley on the move.
Oh, damn. It's like running into a wall, man.
Go for a cover, maybe.
I love Brody.
Yeah, I think it
Guys,
was. Brody
just a heads up in the chat.
did
Be
not
nice,
move
everybody. I like to give
in the
people
least,
second
and then a hip
chances,
toss
so
takes Garcia down to the outside.
we'll work itself out.
Bandito
All right, there
With the
goes
assist from Brody.
Bandito.
steadies himself
Ah!
on the top.
Fucking shit, this fucking guy. This fucking guy. Come on, man. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. I feel like that should be a fucking chant, man.
Eddies, we know where
Oh
you
my
grill
god.
with
All right,
charcoal.
let's mute the commercials here. Alrighty, let me go ahead and get into a couple of what Ortega says, no second chances. I do give people second chances, guys. I'm nice. I try my hardest around here. We got Tracy WV here who says, hello, Denise and DWO sickos. I have been up since 6 a.m. yesterday. Insomnia hit last night, so early tonight. I will be in the office, so might miss the meet and greet. Oh my God, Tracy. So I don't know what was in the air last night, but I had hella insomnia too last night. I couldn't go to sleep. Dude, I watched, okay, so I don't know. Oh, you guys are on HBO Max. A lot of you guys are watching AEW right now on HBO Max. Okay, so HBO Max has this new documentary series that's called Deadly Influencer or Influencer Deadly. No, I think it's Deadly Influencer. Whatever. Each single episode is a different story about like an influencer who was murdered or killed or, some crazy shit that happened. So I watched 2 episodes last night before bed. And dude, oh my God, I ended up going down a rabbit hole. Afterwards, I ended up Googling like all of these things, and I was like reading studies from universities at like 1:30 a.m. on all of these crazy things. And I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with this world? Oh my God, it's all gonna burn in hell. This is terrible. It was just so horrifying. And some of the things that happened like in real fucking life, man. So anyways, if any of you guys are looking for a true crime documentary series, check out Deadly Influence or Deadly. Yeah, you guys would see it. It's on HBO Max. It's right there. You guys can watch it. And there's still a few more episodes I haven't watched. But anyways, so then I did something I never do, Tracy. I got up. And I was like, I need to get up and walk around, man. So I walked to the kitchen and I ate a chocolate chip cookie. I was like, I need a cookie. This is way too much for me today. So yeah, check it out on HBO Max, guys. Yeah, it's crazy out there. Thank you, Tracy. We got Uncle Donk here who says, can't believe I'm saying this. I love Mox. Redemption is before All In. Thank you, Uncle Donk. I couldn't remember the exact date. There's so many shows to remember and so much that's happening. It's hard to keep track of everything unless I have my calendar right in front of me. All right. So, let me see. Like I told you guys, I love all the members of the Death Riders when they're separate, not together. Thank you, Uncle Donk. All right, we also got Matt Reggiel. Yo, Matt, what up, man? He says, Reg. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me bring the audio back. Reg can never say you run from the grind. Danhausen cursed Reg to Venus. We really did send Reg to Mars. No, just kidding. He's going to be on the post show later tonight.
Bandito and Brody
Oh,
King.
damn.
Brody King just leveled
Oh, shit.
right hand after
Wait.
delivering quite a few
Oh,
to
never
the
mind.
head.
Sorry, I thought I
John
saw
Moxley,
something
the
unique in the
Continental
venue,
champion,
but
who goes
I did
down
not
in the heat.
see nothing.
Yeah, 9 punches.
thought
to
it
the
was
head,
something,
the
but it
10th one from
wasn't.
Garcia, then a big
Thank you,
head
Matt.
right there,
We also
Shivani.
got
Just
Infamous
really
Very Loco who
flipped
says,
Mox.
no chin. I mean, Reg,
Head
damn it,
butts,
I
one
pulled
of
the
Big
Denise
Brody's primary
JK.
weapons. Look at
Poor
this. He's just
chin.
hauling off.
He's probably
And
like,
knocking
when the
Moxley
fuck
right
is she
on
going
his
to call me
rear
by
end.
my
Size of his
actual
head,
name?
Brody. He's got a head like a lobster
Thank you,
pot.
Infamous Very Loco.
Gigantic. That's big, brother. Big pots. Moxley just.
Thank you. We got EMB who says, yes, July 26th in Montreal. Dude, I keep forgetting that, man. July 26th, Montreal.
Moxley, man, he just turns right around.
All right, we're back on Dynamite, by the way. And we're still seeing Moxley and Brody King beat the living life out of each other.
Teeing off on one another tonight live on Dynamite. Remember, fans, we are just a little over a week away from Forbidden Door coming up live on pay-per-view on HBO Max 1 week from Sunday from San Jose, California. A massive triple main event, including
Oh, there's a couple of, hold on one
that
second.
tonight, MJF has picked his side along with the Don Callis family, Okada, Fletcher, Andrade, Doyle, and Kevin Knight.
Sorry, StreamYard's acting a little funky right now. All right, cool. There's a few of these chats that I didn't get to. We got Henry Kiernan who says, Denise, your interview yesterday was awesome. The one with Layla? That's the one you saw? Yeah, I got 4 minutes with Layla Al. I went to Pound Town Wrestling, y'all. I didn't get to stay for the show,
of Stardom
but
will meet the winner, taking a
I
spot in the
went
finals.
because I was actually
we will hear
hoping
from Clark Connors, David
to interview
Finlay,
a couple of
Dogs
people that
after
were
the
announced on
big
that show.
tag team
One of them was
victory over the Young
Layla.
Bucks this past Saturday at Collision.
The other one, I wanted to chat with
Now,
Candice
the
Michelle.
Rapid.
And then I
Snap
also
back.
wanted
Now
to chat
crucifix.
with Kelly because
Bandito
she was there at the
tight,
show.
able to free
So those
himself.
were the 3 that I was trying to get,
Across the whip
but
Taz.
I ended up leaving early, so I only got Layla.
Garcia's coming in hot.
Oh, damn. But she was so sweet, though. Layla was so sweet, so nice. And her videos are doing really well, by the way. They've kind of, a few of them have gotten like pretty damn good numbers on TikTok, so I'm very happy about that. But I know a lot of people were like, we haven't seen Layla like really do interviews. I know she's going to be on with Chris on Thursday, and that'll be like the first time you hear like a long form interview with Layla, because I think it's been like forever since we've gotten to hear her story. So I think a lot of people were like, oh shit, Layla on my feed? Oh damn. Oh, Vaj and fucking Marina. Me and my husband when we're getting in a fight. Just barking at each other. You swear. They're out there throwing down, throwing the F word all around.
Yeah, this was all a plan, like you said, Taz. We saw Moxley talking with Marina.
Yo, thank you so much, Henry.
This match now shifting back toward the hands of the Death Riders.
I'm sorry, but
floor,
Marina and Brody King barking at each other needs to be some sort of GIF. Yeah, Doppelganger here says it's a hoof-off.
Bandito.
Platinum Nick says, the interview was really nice. I hope they end up doing Layla versus Michelle McCool one more time. I don't think that they will, to be honest with you. I don't think so.
Now, Moxley setting Bandito up on top of the barricade. Garcia back elbow wipes Bandito out to the front row here in Houston.
We got to admit, this is great teamwork by the Death
Bandito
Riders.
just fouling everybody's
Shafir
match
now.
host.
Doc Smith over talking to Bandito or Brody, that is.
Oh, nice. Tenruza says Chicago's Warrior Wrestling added to my AEW. I like Warrior Wrestling. They had me slap Frank the Clown on one of their shows, so I will always be thankful for that opportunity. Even though I gave Frank the Clown the worst slap ever, and it was also my first time slapping anybody. I had never slapped anybody.
Yeah, shoot the half well done high like that. It's a good way to get a big man on.
We got Sheldon here says, TK, please pick up Sammy Callahan ASAP. He'll be a massive asset to the company. I like Sammy Callahan. I think he's really good, especially when it comes to like hardcore kind of matches. I know that he was a producer with TNA.
He tags in, and now just a bulldog off the corner by Garcia. Good way to neutralize the size advantage. And Brody able to kick out.
Well, if you're Garcia, you want to keep Brody right there on the mat, because size means nothing. Everyone's the same size on the mat. That's a fact.
Brody,
so
all right?
Keep the big dude down there on that mat. Try not to let him up.
Thank you so much, Darren. He says, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Thank you so much, Darren.
He's having problems, but he's back up now.
Swing. Oh, no.
Tracy says, cup your hand when you slap. Major impact. Tracy, how you know?
Big cat down.
How you know?
Sportsmanlike, but still very effective for Daniel Garcia.
Like, trust me, girl.
Now Moxley.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
Nothing sportsmanlike about a stuffed pile driver on the floor.
Right. That's true.
Brody up to the
fucking John Moxley getting fucking Brody King and the
really
with shots on the gut.
As Moxley
terrible.
The fingernails into the tattooed flesh of Brody King. Moxley.
Not sure what John's got in mind here.
Yeah, Shiro says, was your smack better or worse than Linda McMahon?
Both these guys are big guys.
Typically,
honestly, I would like to think that mine was better than Linda McMahon's, but it might have been on par.
off the top. That could be what Moxley's looking for right here, Tony.
That's exactly what he's going for, Excalibur. Great call. Oh,
Yeah. All right, there goes Brody.
Moxley, superplex cover. No, Brody King kicks out, and this match rages on. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we're on a commercial break. Yeah, so we got Ron Haper here who says this is a hardcore match unannounced. I mean, it's more so, it's not necessarily hardcore, I would say. It's more so that Brody and Mox, they kind of work differently where they like to, you know, like really lay their shit in. So it just looks far more gruesome than anything. But although right now, right before we went to commercial break, he was already yanking on that chain of Brody King. So let's see where that ends up going. We'll see. Anyways, we got a couple of super chats here. We got Sammy Salampai Boone. What up, Sammy? He says, will you do 3 live streams on June 28th, Sunday for Forbidden Door, Great American Bash, and Slammiversary? So, last time we kind of talked about this, we talked about like what that schedule would look like. And if I remember correctly, 12 o'clock, I'm talking Pacific Standard Time, 12 o'clock for me would be the start of Slammiversary. And then 3 o'clock would be the start of the Great American Bash. And then 4 o'clock would be the start of Forbidden Door, the pre-show. And then 5 o'clock would be the start of Forbidden Door. And then that probably wouldn't end until God knows when. Maybe like 11 my time. So you would be talking about a like close to 12-hour stream. Close, maybe 10 to 12 hours that I would be streaming on here. Now, I'm a crazy, batshit crazy person, and there's a good chance that I would do something like that. But at the exact same time, though, my fear is that, here's the thing, I genuinely want to come on here and enjoy Forbidden Door. Like, I'm looking forward to the show, genuinely. So I want to have all the utmost energy to watch and enjoy Forbidden Door. Whereas if I start way earlier and watch some of the other shows, I fear that by the time we get to Forbidden Door, I'm going to be gassed out, guys. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, like, I'm not going to give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that when I'm watching the show. So I don't really know. But part of me is kind of crazy, and part of me would kind of want to do something like that. But at the exact same time, though, I don't know. It depends. If more people demand it, if they're like, hey, Denise, you should really do it, then I'll probably do it. But if everyone's like, nah, just chill and come on for Forbidden Door, then I'll chill and come on for Forbidden Door. Thank you, Sammy. All right, we got IG and Sucho here. It says, well, Denise, I asked you about TNA stuff. Didn't need the stray about my goat's dark state. Also, hashtag believe in Mr. Elegance. Bro, that fucking, like, that's another thing. The Elegance brand. Oh, if you have not seen TNA, guys, if you're not watching TNA and you're not knowing anything that I'm talking about with the Elegance brand, consider yourself lucky. There's some funny moments, I'm not going to lie, but one of their big storylines was that Mr. Elegance was actually a cameraman that they magically gave a makeover to. Whatever.
We've seen guys.
Some of you guys might have seen a little bit of that because a lot of you guys tuned in for the first show that they did on AMC.
Yeah,
that was kind of rough, man. That was kind of rough.
Quick tags in and out.
Thank you, IGN Sucho.
A few moments ago.
Taryn says, fuck around, find out. Denise Streamathon would be crazy.
Suffered at the hands of Sweat Strickland and their own Heart Foundation.
No, fuck around, find out. Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know.
That seems to be exacerbated by the Death Riders tonight.
I don't think I've seen.
I mean, either way, I have to watch the shows, right? Might as well do them all together.
2 men and a woman on the outside have been laying the boom on it.
And Marina Shafir, she's proven herself to be indispensable to the Death Riders, not just tonight, but also in that brutal Cincinnati street fight this time. But Brody King do not.
We got involved here. It says Oil Guy Elegance is entertaining in doses. He really into his gimmick. So, Mr. Elegance. Yeah, he plays into it. He leans into it very well.
Takes down Moxley. Ducks underneath, sends Moxley into the ropes. Pops up.
Nice.
Down with the cutter.
What the hell fell down? Something fell out of that. I don't know what it was. Son of a bitch, Sheldon. He says, you keep talking about doing a 24-hour stream. June 28 would be the perfect test of a 12-hour stream. Ah! Sheldon, you son of a bitch.
Bandito, to say the least, a fresh
I don't know if
man
it's the
who
longest
needs to
one I've
keep
done
it
on here,
going
but
now.
also Bandito is
Because you know
fucking
Moxley and Garcia
hyped up
both
right
got
now.
worn down here.
Bandito with the Continental Champion up on his shoulders, and John Moxley frees himself. Bandito puts on the brakes, drop toe hold. Moxley hung up on that center strand.
I mean, at that point, June 28th, I might as well do a 24-hour stream.
Moxley was
Just
ready
kidding.
for
I'm
it.
just kidding. No.
Forearm that really
No.
tracks.
I think Moxley actually really made that time by holding on to
What the hell is
Bandito
Daniel
with the
Garcia
top.
doing? He came in there trying to do the Eddie thing.
Daniel Garcia up. Moxley returns Garcia to earth.
Platinum Nick,
No,
you
Moxley-
sicko.
no,
You guys are kind of like Miss Crowley.
To
He's
go.
kind of funny. There's moments.
Marina
There's
Shafir,
moments.
The referee didn't see her come in. And that...
Oh no! Wait, he's got Marina!
Shafir.
Oh shit! Oh damn! I was kind of hoping that he held her there a little longer. To be honest, I was kind of hoping for it.
And now the Death Riders regrouping on the outside
Yo!
as Bandito inside the ring, but not for
Oh, fucking Bandito, man!
Bandito. Rough landing for him, but down goes.
Well, the effort is crazy.
And he went for
Dark
it.
Energy
There,
says,
but
well
Bandito
deserved. Yeah,
lost
Marina be getting her hands dirty, okay?
it.
She be getting her
Bandito
hands dirty.
trying to continue
We got XGMV
the
here who
pressure
says, ouch.
on the Death Riders. He's got Daniel Garcia.
Oh,
center
Sheldon
of the
says,
ring.
remember last
Bandito.
July you did All In Saturday
That's
night
the
main
other
event and a
shoulder.
post show that was 8 hours long. Thank you. I was trying to remember
No.
which one it was that I did that, but I couldn't remember.
Stop right now.
How
Oh,
about that on the back of
so
the
I would
head?
say 8 hours is probably my longest
Brody
stretch.
pushed down Moxley with a German suplex. Moxley rolled through. Both men trade lariats. As now Daniel Garcia steps through.
Oh, counter. Bandito.
Oh, nice. That was a cool counter.
Garcia.
I do not want to see Daniel Garcia pin Bandito.
Paul Turner
I will
almost nearly
probably
taken right
pass
there.
out.
As Garcia, the overhand shots to Bandito, backing him up to the ropes. Bandito pops him up. Knee
Nice
to
knee.
the face. Garcia.
He ate that knee strike heavy.
Garcia, he could be out on his feet. Bandito lining him up for the 21.
There it is. Oh! Wait. We didn't even get to see the rest of Bandito's 21 plex because fucking Brody King did a dive on the outside at the exact same time. So we saw like the start of the 21 plex and then the finish of the dive from Brody King. All right, that was a fun finish. With the right winners, by the way. Right winners, good finish. That's all I've got to say.
And Brody King earning the victory tonight, handing Garcia.
We got John here who says, banger of a match.
Loss as a tag team.
Stats Grinder says, damn AEW, you had one job.
Victory
Hey,
for
right
Brody King
winners.
and Bandito,
Right
but I
winners.
understand that these teammates.
We got Juan here who says that was a fucking cool,
MJF,
great tag
Kazuchika
team
Okada,
match.
Kyle Fletcher standing by.
So now we know both myself and Okada will be competing in the main event
Proto
12-man
Okada.
tag match tonight and also in the steel cage match at Forbidden Door. But don't think we've forgotten. We will still be bringing the international title back to the Don Callis family.
Yes, we will.
But one thing we don't know is who is going to be standing across the ring from us.
But we know someone who won't be.
Oh,
And now-
Ishii.
Doctor!
No, why did
Doesn't
they take
look
him
like Tony
out?
Hiroshi's going to be able to compete either tonight or at
I hate
Forbidden
them.
Door.
I hate them for that. I fucking love Ishii. I hate them for doing that.
So good luck finding some
Assholes.
partners. Mark,
I hate them.
we'll see you in the main
I
event.
hate them for that. I get to see Ishii one time when he comes out to AEW. And this is what they do. Unless he like magically comes out, that would be kind of
grows
sick.
even shorter.
Hey.
Tomohiro Ishii, member of the conglomeration.
Hey, they put
Apparently
they moved the
attacked
commentary
by Okada and
table.
Fletcher to take him
I
out of the
wonder
running
if
for Mark
they
Briscoe's
are
team. Good job.
going
by
to keep
Okada
it
and
like that,
Fletcher.
or if they just did it like that for this specific
Jeff's
venue.
money means a lot, doesn't it?
I don't know if this is a
Certainly
permanent
does.
change
Fans,
or a one-time
tonight,
thing.
MJF and the Don Callis family will face Mark Briscoe and his 5 partners in our Dynamite main event. Plus, we will see Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland
William
face-to-face
Ospreay.
tonight ahead of
William.
the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Finals clash at Forbidden Door. And speaking of the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament,
Probably, yeah. We got Arnold Nicholson Jr. who says probably just a one-time thing. Probably.
But coming up next, we will hear from the Dogs, Clark Connor and David Finlay, fresh off the biggest victory in their AEW World Tag Team career this past Saturday over the Young Bucks.
Hello.
All right, we're on a commercial break. Let me get into some more of what you guys are saying. We got Melissa Cabello in the building. Hey, Melissa. Melissa says, Denise, are you live streaming WWE Night of Champions, AEW Forbidden Door, and TNA Slammiversary? I'm gonna have a crash out. Melissa, I don't know. I feel like I probably will, but last time when we talked about it, I was like, no, hard pass. Because here's the thing, like I've seen the Slammiversary card, I've seen the Great American Bash card, and there's only a couple matches that I really care about on those shows. Like for fucking Slammiversary, the thing I think I probably care about only is really the X Division match. And then what else? And then for Great American Bash, the women's stuff, I definitely care about that. And then that's kind of it, that's kind of it. So we'll see. I don't know. But unfortunately, I will for sure not be here for WWE Night of Champions though, because that's the day of my live show, y'all. So I will actually be in San Jose that day, and I'm taking an early flight out of LA to go to San Jose. So I definitely won't be here for Night of Champions, but I will be here for something for Slammiversary, Forbidden Door, and for sure for Forbidden Door. I haven't committed yet to Slammiversary. Who knows? You know what? I might just. Honestly, I might just. We'll see. Thank you, Melissa Cabello. We got Mr. GRK Chef 13 here who says Sami Callihan and the Death Riders. That would fit moi, like Chef's Kiss, perfectly. That would fit very nicely. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't he like really good friends with Jon Moxley or something? Sorry, I'm forgetting the lore there right now. But I know there's got to be some lore in there. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef 13. We also got Uncle Donk here who says, I want to see one more match from Ronda tag teaming with Marina Shafir at All In. Yeah, but I don't know, man. She says that she, the last that we saw her when she did that not the UFC fight, when she did the MVP fight, she said that she was like, done and ready to go have some more kids. So I don't know what the chances of seeing Ronda Rousey again in pro wrestling really are. But she did team up with, she did do some stuff on Ring of Honor with Shafir. So that was pretty cool. If they could get her again for something else, that would be kind of sick. But I'm not so sure that that's happening, man. I did think when she came out at Revolution that she would end up doing something with Toni Storm after what we saw there. But now we haven't seen Toni Storm in a while. Thank you, Uncle Donk. All right, we're back on the show.
Why I hate you. Well, I don't need to give you 1,004 reasons why when I could give you just one. But before I do that, you want to know the truth? I didn't always hate Chris Jericho. Matter of fact, I used to respect Jericho. I'm talking about the world.
What's his fucking name? Timmy? Tommy? What did he call him again?
The guy who broke
Tommy?
the walls down, the 9-time world champion, the guy who took over New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I think it's Tommy.
The first ever AEW world champion.
Yep, Tommy.
That guy,
Tommy.
the innovator. Yeah, that guy was the best. But 2026, Chris Jericho, the guy I shared a ring with last week, the jokes, the puns, the too cool for school attitude, the desperation.
Oof.
I hate it.
Oof.
I hate every last bit of it.
I mean, I don't think he's
Chris, do me a
really
favor.
wrong.
If you're going to bring that guy around, you might as well.
Those are part of the reasons why a lot of
home.
people have not been feeling
at the very
Jericho
least,
as of late.
Stay the hell out of my world. But if you do still think you have it in you, if you think I'm worthy, by all means, Chris, let's dance. The ball's in your court. Don't drop it.
Look, I feel like Ciampa kind of is in line there with some of the things that he said. I feel like those are some of the usual criticisms that Jericho currently gets right now. So I don't feel like it's so. I don't feel like it's so far-fetched. There, Tron says Tommy made the list for Jericho. Oh, there's Adam Copeland. The dogs? What's he doing with the dogs? Oh, they're coming after the dogs. Okay. Oh, thank God. I'm glad they're doing this instead because I didn't really know what the hell they meant by, oh, we're going to hear from the dogs. I was wondering what the hell that even meant. I guess they're getting ready for, I have a feeling that they might be getting ready to head into Redemption because I'm pretty sure they'll be on the Redemption card. I don't know about the Forbidden Door card, but for sure they got to be on Redemption since it's in Montreal.
Yeah, they are not playing games for sure. Cope and Christian all locked in. Oh, man, Connors is in grave danger right now.
I love it. I don't think he knows what's on the horizon. David Finlay, though, he spotted
Adam Copeland is dressed today.
Good job by David right there, by Finlay.
So differently than we're used to seeing him. The little hoodie, the little hat.
But the champions, the men that
you look so different from what we're used to seeing from Adam.
Hey.
Who's more your style, Adam or Christian Cage? Who are you more likely to dress like?
A couple weeks ago,
I'm gonna put a poll. Hold on, I'm gonna put a poll.
After we won the AEW World Tag Team Championships, I think most people are expecting me to come out here and say something unsavory about a family member.
All right, there's the poll, guys.
Put your minds at ease.
Throw the one if you want, if you're more likely to dress like Adam Copeland, or a 2 for Christian Cage.
And what I mean by that is, I've never come across another tag team that's actually named after their mothers. And Finlay,
the dogs.
Finlay, if you were supposed to be some sort of gift to the wrestling business from your father, I think I speak for everyone when I say he should have done us all a favor and let you run down the inside of his leg.
Oh, that is not a visual that I needed in my head. But I thought he was going to say he should have pulled out or something like that.
They call you the dogs, right? Hell, you've been on a winning streak this month. They beat the Guns.
I'm guessing maybe they'll add this match to Forbidden Door then.
I mean, that's impressive.
It seems like it.
And I understand why you jumped us, why you've been doing the 5-second poses. You're us from 30 years ago. So we understand you trying to make your names on our backs, on our reputations. What you don't understand is that we are your learning curve. Yeah, 30 years ago, we thought we had it figured out too. Then we came up against the New Age Outlaws.
You know what? I think I'm starting to
then
figure
we came
out
up against APA.
here.
We realized we didn't have it all figured out.
I'm starting to feel
But
like
we learned.
every time
We picked
Adam
up
and
intangibles
Christian
in
come
facing
out,
those guys.
they always talk about their past.
So dogs,
Every promo.
it's pretty simple. Forbidden Door, we're going to use some of our old man strength.
Hey, old man strength is real, by the way. It's real.
We're going to use some of this old man knowledge. We're going to use a whole lot of old man grumpiness to make sure that in San Jose at Forbidden Door, when you walk through that Forbidden Door into our house, you're going to walk out back through that Forbidden Door as housebroken little pups.
He's like, you guys don't got the dog in you. You got the puppy in you. Damn, got demoted dog status. Old grumpy man is definitely real, by the way. I know a lot of old grumpy ass men. Trust me, that's real. That is definitely real. All right, let's see what everybody voted, by the way. Let's
And
see. Let me go to the
this
poll.
Saturday,
All right, I'm
Alina
about to
and
stop the
My
poll.
World will face off
So,
for a spot in the finals.
67% of the
Hazuki
chat said they
representing
would most
Stardom
likely dress
wants to
like
make
Adam
her
Copeland,
first trip to the
while
finals.
33%
Mercedes
of the
Moné
chat
wants
is
to
Christian
make it
Cage. Oh,
two
some of
in
you
a
are
row. We will find out
fancy in
tonight
here.
who
All
punches her
right,
ticket to
you
Forbidden Door.
fancy.
And
You
the
fancy.
AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line at Forbidden Door. Tekla, the
Oh
Toxic
shit!
Spider, will
Tekla
face a
versus
woman that she has
Starlight
never
Kid.
beaten in her career.
Oh wow, okay.
Starlight Kid, who this past weekend had this to say.
Okay.
AEW の
As AEW's Tekla,
スターダムのロゴに
you spit on the Stardom logo.
私が
I will not forgive you for disrespecting Stardom.
Starlight Kid, one of the greatest stars of Stardom.
テクラ
Tekla, I'm not gonna let you run wild.
A woman who has a victory over Tekla in the past.
私が
I will come back to Japan with that championship.
テクラので皆さん日本から
Everyone, please support me from Japan. She said, y'all better support me because I'm from where you guys are from.
Let's put all the hate away for just 1 second. I did all that same dojo rough life that you did. Just the same thing. And somehow all your sacrifices made you a big hero in Japan. But what did it do for me? Didn't do anything for me. I got kicked out of the company, got kicked out of Japan, and I had to do everything myself. And now, for some reason, you step into my footsteps? Tony Khan said that you're his favorite wrestler outside of AEW. I don't need to be anybody's favorite wrestler because all I care about is this.
I thought she was gonna say,
Can't
I'm my
believe me
favorite
that
wrestler.
I spit on the Stardom logo? Well, guess what? There's gonna be so many more things that you can't forgive me for when I beat you in my ring and I take off your mask and put a hot, steaming in it. So, why don't you stay the great wrestler you are on that side of the door? Because on this side of the door, I run this place, baby.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the spit that Tekla did, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. I couldn't spit like that even if I tried my damn hardest, okay? She like, she went in there, man. She pulled from the depths of the gut to bring it all out. When I saw that, I thought, damn. You know what it reminded me of? Okay, who here is a Titanic fan? Any Titanic fans in here? Do you guys remember when Rose was asking that after they get off the ship, she wants fucking Leo, forgot his name. Why am I forgetting his name right now? Whatever. Leo to teach her all these stuff, right? She wants him like, oh, I want you to teach me all of these things. And then she goes, I want you to teach me to spit like a man. All right, that's what that reminded me of. Jack. Why couldn't I think of Jack right now? I kept thinking of Nick. Who's Nick? Why was I thinking Nick? This whole time I'm like, Nick? Why can't I remember this most iconic name of a movie that I've seen 5,000 times? Who's Nick? Why was I thinking of Nick? Who's Nick? Well, literally. Anyways, when she goes and spit like a man, it was reminding me of Tekla when she went out there and she did like a hella spit out there. Oh my god, so funny. All right, let me go through a couple more comments here and see. We got Speed Punk Official here says you see Gabe Kidd return at New Japan Dominion and is gonna be in the G1. I did not see that, so thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Speed Punk Official. Let me go ahead and send you. Hold on. We got something for you. Some good karma for keeping us up to date and making sure that you're out here watching some New Japan. We got Uncle Donk here who says Adam Christian should retire in WWE, one short final run at WWE. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how old are they right now? I mean, they can always go and just have a couple moments, but I don't know about a whole ass run though. I don't know. Like, honestly, how many more years do you think that they've got? And maybe you might have a couple different years for Adam and a couple more different years for Christian. I feel like Christian might go a little longer than Adam Copeland, but I don't see Adam Copeland kind of lasting that long. We got King Pope here who says, Knicks won. Now Jets, get y'all shit together, bro. I think if the Jets ever won the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure New York would like burn down. Everybody would be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It would be like the craziest thing ever, man. The craziest fucking thing ever. Thank you, King Pope. We got, like, I already know if the Jets win, I already know that I'm going to have a video of my husband probably crying on the fucking floor, thanking the Lord and God knows what else. Bro's going to be like,
on your victory against the Death Riders. Man,
Thank you,
it
King
must feel
Pope.
good to be back. What's going through your guys' head?
Hey, we won, and we're finally together. You know, we beat the Death Riders.
You might be happier than me.
Okay, tranquilo. What, you thought just because we were on our single side quest that we weren't one of the best tag teams in the world? Well, we just proved it in front of all of Houston. Yeah. You know
Bro,
what?
Bandito's
I have
fucking
something
hype.
in my mind. I saw some gold in John Mosley's shoulder. Continental champion. Forbidden Door is coming. So John Mosley.
Cállate tu boca, bichota.
Chota.
Tranquilo.
You have to go, and I want it.
You want a shot?
I thought Moxley was
Continental
about to bust
Championship?
out some more Spanish there.
You know what that means. No Brody King, no Death Riders.
Should I get excited about this, guys,
easy.
or should I not?
Mono.
Because is John Moxley just going to defeat Bandito? Is John Moxley defeats everybody?
Shoot your shot, compadre.
If Bandito actually wins this match, I will be so fucking happy. But I feel like just Moxley
John
doesn't
Moxley
lose. He just doesn't lose. Singles matches. He wins them all. Man, I want to see Bandito get some gold.
That dude is a threat.
But I don't think that it'll actually happen. I don't have to see it to believe it. We got McTaro here who says Tekla isn't playing around. Damn right she's not. Oh my gosh, that guy has his hair curled. Wait, it's hilarious. That is hair curlers.
Mercedes Moné, who entered the tournament as a
Oh wow, look at Mercedes' gear. She looks like a royal queen.
Entry into a first round victory over Alex Windsor 2 weeks ago at Dynamite. Avenging her loss to
Oh
Windsor
yeah, you know what? I
from
just
last
realized how
December.
short the ramp is today.
Not only does
Because Mercedes
Moné
took
have a
like
chance
3
to become a
steps and she was
two-time
there.
Hallmark Foundation tournament winner, but she could
We also got
potentially
Plus
do it
Ultra
in
Adrian. What up,
back-to-back
Adrian? How's it going,
years.
man?
She is
He
just
says, yo, what up, Denise? Sorry I've been gone. Part of that reason was because of Raw being on at 11 a.m. I hope you've been doing well. I'm happy to be here and tell Reg I said hello. Yeah, Reg will be on for the post show today. And yeah, dude, I know Raw was on for like at least what, 2-3 weeks? No, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks. It was on for 2 weeks in a very early time period. And usually when that happens, there is this like readjustment sort of phase that we go through that I've noticed where people will kind of take a second to come back once we get back to the normal schedule. And it's going to happen again because they're going to London, I think, next week. I think next week, right? Yeah, next week is an early Raw. And then SmackDown's going to be taped on Tuesday, but I think it's still airing on Friday. So it's going to be kind of like a funky schedule next week. Thank you, Adrian.
So far, and not only that,
We also got Uncle Don here who says, I just remember watching Titanic on a first date. Sign. I'll just leave that at that. I hope you at least got some action, Uncle Don, because I don't know how you don't get down and jiggy with it after watching Titanic. You got to get down and jiggy with it after Titanic.
That's exactly what this is going to be.
Thank you, Uncle
between
Don.
these two athletes and the way
We got
they
Extreme B here who
apply
says
their
Game
craft.
7 Moxley at Forbidden Door. Thank you so much, Extreme, for the super chat. All right, here we go. Mercedes Moné versus Suzuki. And this is part of the women's Owen.
Go behind right
So
there
I mean, I think we know who's winning, but
Mercedes
let's
ducks
at
underneath,
least
and
kick back and
Suzuki
enjoy
does
the
stand and
match.
Switch. And Mercedes trying to break free of her grip, trying mightily, but
James Evans says this will be shorter than Oba versus Dom. No, they'll get some time. They'll get some time.
Exclusively on Collision in AEW. She is a very, very dangerous.
By the way, James H. Jackson Jr., dude, thank you so much for this generous super chat, man. Fuck yeah. He says, Bandito, our Ring of Honor World Champion. Ring of Honor is my favorite wrestling show I've watched since 2002. Still current times. Go Ring of Honor. Denise, you do the best live streams. Dude, James, thank you so much, man. I'm glad that you enjoy the live streams. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love to come on here and chat with everybody and watch wrestling. I can't complain, man. I'm very lucky to do this, so I thank you, and I thank everybody who joins the streams every single day. Nice. Every single day we get, you know, for the most part, we're here talking about wrestling, so I really truly cannot complain. And I'm glad that you're still watching Ring of Honor on the weekly. I'm glad that Ring of Honor being on Honor Club didn't keep you away from watching either, so that's really good. I feel bad because I haven't watched Ring of Honor in a really long time. I used to love Ring of Honor back in the day, but I haven't watched in a while, so I've been more so out of the loop. But thank you so much, James, for the super chat, and I'm also going to send you some good karma.
Reaches the finals at Forbidden Door, and then
we all need good karma right nowadays, guys. It's fucking brutal out there. Cue the Olivia Rodrigo song.
One-on-one, a spot in the 2026 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament Finals on the line in that one.
I think I've said it before, but I really think that momentum is very.
We got Luke Redmond who says, I miss watching Ring of Honor on cable TV.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they also, didn't they now, is that on now on My AEW? But if you're in the US, you still got to have Honor Club, right?
I think you're right, in tournament fashion for sure.
Short King Goat says the hair rollers got me rolling, and they got the doll. Hilarious.
Momentum's key.
Mercedes backs off. Hazuki controls the ring, and this semifinal round.
Oh, it seems like Mercedes is a little bit like, oh shit, Hazuki's bringing it.
Have the most confused.
Oh shit, she's bringing it. All right, I see what's going on here. Anyways, all right, guys, we're at official commercial break. What's everybody thinking about? Actually, no, I have a question right now. In terms of Forbidden Door, on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you guys in terms of excitement level for the show at the moment? I know that we have a couple matches that have been announced, and there's still some that we're like, oh, let's see. But I feel like Forbidden Door doesn't always get the same kind of love that some of the other shows get, but it never disappoints, though. That's the thing. Forbidden Door is always good, but I think that it just doesn't get the same love. You know, that's what it feels like. All right, let's see what we got here. We got, let's see. We got MCAS Pito who says a 5. We got Big Boss here who says 3. James Evans says 6. Miss WWE Girl says 4. Oh no, Dark Energy says 6.5. We got Ron Haper who says a 7. I Like Mouse says 6. And then we got Mr. R Senepapi 5. What? Oh wow. We got Juan Ortega says I'm at a 9-10. I feel like everyone's kind of in like midways here. I mean, we're getting We got a Neon Paradox here who says was 4, now 9. Okay, that's good. Ron Haper says 7 out of 10. Andres Guerra says 7 out of 10. Oh, man. We got Sask Ryder says, I'm skipping watching this month, but it's still a 7. Doppelganger says 6.5. We got Spike Hunter here with a 7.5. Wow. Okay, so we're not totally at a 10 for 10 here. We got Salvador on Kick here who says 7. But we got Evolved here who says not enough Forbidden Door elements. It's mostly AEW. I think the I don't know this person crowd won. Hey, man. You know, not everybody, right? Like, not everybody, unfortunately, has a time to watch everybody and everything. While there are people out there that do get the chance to do that, it just doesn't happen for everybody. So I get it. And we don't always get, a full ass, we don't get a whole ass biography of the person. So, yeah, man. Alrighty. Let me see what else we got here. We got King Pope here says, I've been away from wrestling for a while now. I currently feel no hype. 2 out of 10. Just be nice. I need a while to get back into wrestling fully. Yeah, I get it. It's been like that for a while. Me and Santi were talking about that. How on last Friday, I was telling him I kind of feel like we're in a little bit of a rut, kind of. Like, I feel like every day is kind of Groundhog Day, and I'm kind of waiting for something to, like, break us out of that, right? But I think it's just the June. It's just the June
Owen Hart
thing.
Foundation Women's Tournament. The
We'll
first of
get
two
back into the groove of
semifinal
things
round
once we
matches
start
underway.
making our
The
way
CEO,
towards
Mercedes Moné,
All
last
In for
year's winner,
AEW, and of course, once we get closer
King
for SummerSlam
Hazuki,
WWE.
representing Stardom in Japan.
We got Dragonfly
Now on the
Dreams here. I
receiving
love
end
this.
of that one blower cover,
This
made
comment here says that
Hazuki
Forbidden Door
kicking
gives
out,
an
but
opportunity
just
to see
barely.
new people. See, I like that. I like
thought
that.
Mercedes was going to win the match.
If you're
right
looking
there.
to discover
She
some
did too. How
people,
about that? The look on her
Forbidden
face,
Door is
Taz.
probably
Yeah,
the best
you're
one,
right.
way to do that.
You could see this impact was nasty.
But like even like this one here, like with Hazuki, you know, I'm not that familiar with Hazuki. So for me, I'm, you know, getting to see her go out there, and I'm like, all right, let's see. You know, am I a fan? Am I not a fan? We'll see. And then the next time she comes around, I'll be like, oh, nice. You know, Hazuki's here or whatever.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, James H. Jackson says Ring of Honor is also on my AEW as well. Sadly, my AEW is not in the USA. Yeah, unless you get a VPN, that's the only way that you'll be able to enjoy my AEW on Wednesday.
Mercedes avenged that loss in the opening round of this tournament. Chris Statlander in time with Tony Storm. Both of those losses, the latter of the two losses, came when Mercedes found herself challenging for the AEW Women's World Championship. If Mercedes is able to win the tournament, she will challenge for that World Championship at All in London coming up later this summer.
I like the exchanges that Mercedes and Hazuki had in the beginning.
Leg is hooked and Hazuki able to
Let's
kick
see
out.
where this continues down the line. We got
four
Salvador
losses.
here,
We
says
talked
he's
about
using a
Excalibur.
VPN for my
And of
AEW.
course,
Nice.
Sports Illustrated and Pro Wrestling Illustrated named her Woman of the Year, Pro Wrestler Woman of the Year.
Yo, what up, Andrew Panajotis? How are you?
As
We
TBS
just got Still
champion,
Guapissimo who says
13
Mercedes is
total
vicious.
titles
You should have
held by
said Mercedes is
Moné at one
Guapissima.
time.
No,
As
but
we
she
mentioned,
is
Mercedes
vicious.
looking to rebound.
That's part of
from
what I
that
like when
downfall
she's in
a
the
very
ring
big
is
way,
when
making
she
it
does
two
show that side of
successive
her.
Owen Hart Foundation tournament victories. In
Oh, damn. She needs to,
Gets the bottom rope.
Yeah, that definitely
Hazuki.
hit its mark. It's a cover.
Leg hook, cover made. Hazuki
Mercedes is pretty good at hitting those
barely kicking out.
those knees every time she does so.
Maybe building up.
Yeah, what's up,
to a
Desiree
breaking point
Ramsey
for
says,
Hazuki.
hey,
You can
Denise,
see
I
the
really don't know
concern on
AEW
Mercedes'
that
face,
well. This is my
thinking,
first
what I
time
gotta do
watching.
here?
I'm so used to watching
Well, Hazuki-
WWE, and I'm just celebrating my
Sometimes the
birthday
concern,
today.
Taz, as you
Hey,
know, is about
happy
what can I
birthday,
do against this
Desiree.
girl, or even
Guys,
maybe
can we
it's
please give Desiree
second-guessing
some
your own
love
self.
on her
Can I do
birthday
it?
in the
That could
chat,
happen.
as well as
Mercedes
welcoming
don't
her
usually
to Wednesday nights
very
here
confident.
on the
Yeah, who knows
AEW
what's going through
stream.
her mind? We don't know.
Please show
And then
Desiree
speaking
some love.
of
Desiree,
action this
thank you
summer
so much
coming
for
up.
spending
Just
a
a
little
few
time with us here today on your birthday, and I'm hoping it's a good one. May all your birthday wishes come true, and hopefully you get some good stuff happening on your birthday. You know, some good food,
AEWTIX.com, and then we'll be teaming up. Wait a
hopefully some
second,
good
Hazuki.
gifts, all of that.
Suicida by Hazuki.
Right now we're getting some good wrestling, so that's good.
Do it again.
And
Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're starting to pick up a little bit here. Bro, those little boys were marking out. They were so excited. They were like, oh my God, we saw a dive in the front row. Oh, shit. All right, that was a good dive. Okay, so far, my favorite thing that Hazuki has done today, well, one of the favorite things is the dive. I like her dives. Good dives. Good dives.
And they're chanting Hazuki's name.
Good dives, good vibes.
these fans here in
We
Houston.
also got Thomas
Taz,
McRae,
most
who's back in
certainly
the building. What up,
behind the
Thomas? Good to have
underdog
you
in
back
this
on.
matchup.
Thomas
Absolutely
says,
love
Thomas
people
became
here
a brand new
tonight.
DWO member.
Texas
Fuck yeah.
would
Thank you,
love
Thomas.
to see Hazuki win this semifinal matchup against Mercedes right now.
Hazuki to the top.
Yes, Thomas says
Loves
just
the big
became a member.
senton, one of her main weapons, but instead,
Just a shotgun drop kick, both barrels. Straight to Mercedes, lateral press. Mercedes kicks out Hazuki. Nice transition, Taz.
Yeah, big
Tracy
time
WV
transition right
says,
there.
so
Hook
one of
the
my
head.
icks are on tonight.
Dog
One
trap.
of your faves too. Tracy!
it's Mercedes' instinct to fire that
trying to
shoulder
think
up off the
if I
mat.
can figure it
Hazuki
out.
knew that well, and she used Mercedes' momentum against her, but Mercedes
Who do I like?
Suzuki
Who's my
runs
favorite?
the ship and cranks back even harder.
When you trap your opponent,
Did they already come on, or are they on later?
By Mercedes, you can
So for those of you who weren't on the stream yesterday,
And Mercedes
we
making
have a
desperate
new thing
crawl.
here, and it's called
Desperate
the
roll to the bottom
Ickless.
ropes to force the break.
So
Referee Aubrey Edwards,
the
good job
Ickless
being
is
right on
essentially
top of the
people that
action.
you don't like, that you're just
Not
like,
the
I'm
oxygen
sorry,
that
I'm not a
time, the
fan.
breath with
So
their
they're on your
hands over the
Ickless for
mouth.
whatever reason.
Look at Mercedes.
So my
She's
Ickless is nicely
spent
formed
here.
at the moment.
Remember, Mercedes
I have
Moné only
Dark
recently
State, the
returning to
Cloning,
action
MFTs,
in that
Don
wild card
Callis,
slot
Logan
against
Paul.
Alex Windsor. It was a 6-month layoff of the
So,
ring before that time.
That's one of the things we were discussing yesterday.
That's a lot of time. Right now, Mercedes.
By the way, we got Thomas McRae here who says, this is awesome money. Yeah, they've been getting a good amount of time, by the way. The last couple of weeks, if you guys were watching the product or on social media, one of the big topics that AEW fans were having was the treatment of the women's wrestlers and how they don't really get that much time. They don't really get many matches. They don't really get very many stories. It was like a really big topic for at least a few days, but you guys know how it is. The topic comes about, it dies down, it comes back again. We kind of go in a cycle where AEW will book their women good, and then they'll kind of like, they'll book their women good after people complain online, and then it kind of fades out, then it fades back in. We've kind of been in this cycle now for a while. Nasty Meteora, by the way. We've been in this cycle a little bit on and off. So
continues.
Why'd I go to the doctor? It's just unfortunate though, because I want to see consistency, but then again, where do we see consistency anywhere, right? I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much, Thomas McRae, for all of the love. We got Uncle Donk here who says, looks like it'll be Kenny versus Ospreay at All In. I think it should be, right? Of course, like that's the match that people want. Says can't lose with either him or MJF. Kenny, exactly. I agree with that too. He says Kenny don't have much time left, so maybe seeing Kenny versus Ospreay should be the main event at All In. I'm with you, man. And I think that because we've been seeing those couple backstage segments with Will and Kenny, that's been the thing that has been giving me hope into thinking that that is still happening. Because if we didn't have those little interactions, I'm going to be real with you, my hopes would have probably withered away, but they are still currently here. So I think it'll happen. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. James H. Jackson, dude, thank you so much, man. He says, I think more people would watch Ring of Honor if my AEW was available here. Mine is the VPN. Oh, I agree. Yeah, for sure. He says, and a huge birthday wishes for Desiree Ramsey. Welcome aboard. I love that, Desiree. Thank you I hope Desiree got to see some of her birthday wishes. So that was very nice of her to tune in here on a Wednesday. I love when people, hop in, hop out and check out like different streams. Like they'll be here on a Tuesday, then on a Friday. Then it's like, oh, I'm here Monday, or I'm here weekly Wednesday, or I'm weekly Monday. Like we got different crowds. We got different groups of people that like to check out things. But for the most part, I do see people like hop around and tune in to pretty much everything, which is really nice. Thank you so much, James H. Jackson Jr. I'm going to say the whole thing. James H. Jackson Jr. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. We got, where do we go? I wanted to read this comment from Still Guapissimo here who says, women's storytelling is growing in AEW. I do wish for more consistency. Yes, boy says, am I blocked from sending super chats? No, you can't block people from sending super chats. Like I can block people on chats, but you don't ever get blocked from sending super chats. Like YouTube doesn't have that function. That's not available. If YouTube isn't allowing you to send super chats, it might be something different. But no, you are not banned. I would never ban someone from sending super chats. What am I, a heel? We got Roberto Arsenal here who says, thank God the World Cup game ends 3 hours before Forbidden Door next Sunday. Oh, good to know. Starlight Kid versus Tekla sold the pay-per-view for me. Starlight Kid is amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing Starlight Kid because I haven't gotten to see very much of Starlight Kid. So this will be a fun opportunity for me. And for people like myself. All right, we're back here.
Yeah, she is. Got a lot of hot does Suzuki. She's had a beatdown put on
Thank
her
you
by
so much,
Mercedes.
Roberto.
Speaking of beatdown,
Hey, Roberto, how are you, man? I feel like it's been a second since I've seen you.
You're right, Taz.
Thank you for being here, man.
Into the other corner, just sits down.
I was thinking about you the other day. I was like, yeah, I haven't seen Roberto. Where's Roberto?
Winner of this match will move on to the finals of the 2026 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament, taking place 1 week from Sunday.
Yeah, Evolved here says if he's blocked, it's probably his card or something with his YouTube account. Yeah, double check that, man. I know some people, sometimes YouTube likes to verify people. I don't know how, but usually you get like emails and stuff like that. We got Platinum Nick here. Says Starlight Kid is one of the best Joshis in wrestling. Dragonfly Dream says I had to wait a few days to send super chats because I got a new phone. Oh, wow. So their YouTube verification system is pretty interesting.
The fans here in Houston, I think they could.
Derek DeFilippo here says, hey, who do you think beats MJF now? Kenny? Like, I don't know, Kenny. That's all I can think of. Especially if we do get Kenny versus Will at All In.
Covers. 1, 2. No.
Sarah says, I mean, after wanting to see Chin crash out last night, you might be slightless, heelish. That was funny.
Once again, Hazuki.
Bro, Chin looked, someone said Chin looked like he got run over by a bus, and I agreed.
And can she be the 4th woman to defeat?
Oh, Stats Writer says, yeah, you need multiple pieces of ID to be verified. Holy shit.
Because backslide. It was not
I don't feel like they got to do all of that, but you guys know these corporations.
Fingers clasped, and it was easy to break it.
Yo, this is getting serious with Mercedes and Hazuki now.
And Mercedes battling it out. Hazuki, no.
He said, give me your best, man. Give me your best.
Mercedes reeling backwards, but side of the head with that one.
Mercedes really hauled off that last one. Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, this might be my favorite part of the match, actually. This, give me your best, and I'll give you my best.
Oh, we got a slugfest, guys.
And Mercedes fading. Hazuki might have been able to shoot the half and pin her right there, but instead, Hazuki batters Mercedes down flat. What does she have in mind? Could be another senton. That could seal Hazuki's spot in the finals.
I'd get something.
We got Maxwell here who says, I'm really enjoying this matchup.
Knee strike. Back to Hazuki.
Oh. Got an auto here who says Hazuki has gained a fan, and I love Starlight Kid.
But they're both these athletes, Shivani.
ETW, we also got Chug Bobby. Yo, what up, Chug Bobby? How are you? Thank you so much for hanging out with us. He says, yo, Denise, could you see AEW running a heel versus heel title match between Mercedes and Tekla and All in London? Dude, I mean, considering that Tekla and Mercedes are basically their top 2 women right now, why the hell not? Honestly, why the hell not? I'm not against it. At all. And right now, I feel like Mercedes, no matter what she does, she always has people talking about her. And Tekla has managed to get people to talk about her every week due to her aura, promo skills, charisma, her likability, even though she's a heel. All of that. So yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Thank you, Bobby. Rattled again, the thrust kick, the cover, 1, 2. Mercedes kicks out.
And that had to be on instinct. I don't know how the heck Mercedes kicked out.
Yeah, she had her legs pinned under her, Taz.
It's still trapped under her.
Yeah, still trapped under. And a lot of times you use the legs to kick out.
I feel like right now they're like, yeah, we're giving this match a lot of time, so no one better talk shit on social media.
Brainbuster by Hazuki. Perhaps setting up for another senton from the top. Oh, Mercedes, look at that. Whether she realized it or not, she was in serious jeopardy, Taz, and she took herself out of Hazuki's range.
Hazuki, as you saw, she was trying to turn, Mercedes to her back.
God, I like the mouse here says she's kicking the shit out of Mercedes.
But the momentum, Mercedes, with her experience,
no, she's been given a really good
and that's now she's
platform here right now to really show off her
a moment of respite on the
skills
on the floor, but Hazuki looking to apply pressure. Hazuki. Suplex block. Mercedes turns things around. Mercedes. No, Hazuki, the roll-up. 1,
Oh, shit. All right. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, the nice back and forth there. Oh, no.
Gaining the 3 count.
They're doing a lot in here right now. Nice. I think this might be it. No, wait. Ooh, I'm like, unless she finds a way to counter this, I don't know, man.
What's the right hand? Whoop.
She's got it pretty locked in.
Wrenching back with all.
No. She might get out of it. She might get out of it.
But Hazuki reverses 2. No, Mercedes.
Oh, damn.
And Taz, Mercedes, you need to be careful with that statement maker. She had a chance of gassing out her arms. Oh, if she hung on too tight, Mercedes might not be able to come back from that.
Well, that's what happens to your point when you have a hold on tight.
We got Laura Ann Gay who says, is she the only AEW live streamer? I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm the best one.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't really know that either.
Wow.
I don't really know either of those two things.
Tony, as now Hazuki the counter. No! Able to kick out. Hazuki.
No, Chris Robinson said his internet crashed out today, so no Dynamite. Dude, I hope you can at least enjoy the audio. Yo, they're going to town right now, man. Hazuki and Mercedes. Woo!
No, Mercedes.
Yo, they're going to town.
And 4 fast as you can imagine pinfall attempts by both women.
All right, I feel like I gotta get up and like clap. Oh, thank you. The crowd is definitely doing that. Yeah. This is one of those moments where you got to get up and like, you know, make some
Both
noise.
women, just like us 3 at the desk, like
Make
everybody
some
here in Houston, trying
noise.
to catch their breath. The thrust kick connects to the jaw.
Ah, thank you so much, Laura. She said you're the only one that came up. Love the vibe. Ah, gracias. Thank you so much, Laura. Very happy to hear that. Yeah, I don't know how many other people stream AEW, to be honest with you. I really don't know. But I mean, obviously, when it comes to WWE, there's like 1,000. Oh, shit, nice. And, you know, at the end of the day, it just comes down to personality and, you know, who you gravitate towards. Things like that. I think it has more so to do with that. Yo, fuck, don't tap Hazuki, not yet. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going.
Young ladies, toughness is being.
Come on. Oh. I mean, I knew she was going to lose, but I still didn't want the match to end. But I won't be surprised if, well, first of all, there's a lot to say about this. One, Mercedes is back. Like, back. You know what I mean? Back. She's back. And 2, we need to keep doing this stuff, man. Not just with Mercedes, but with all the women. You see what happens when you give them time, when you let them go, and when you give them, you know, the time of day. You get beautiful matches like that, and people get to lock in and get excited. And now the next time we see Hazuki, we'll be excited about it, you know, like even more so excited for those that weren't already. And then on top of that, like, congratulations, Hazuki. Like, you got a brand new fan in me. I'm pretty sure a bunch of you just became Hazuki fans if you weren't already. That was the win across the board. That was a great fucking match. But now, let's do it every week. Every week, baby.
This is the opportunity of my life.
Heartbreaking week for Maya World.
My big brother, gone. They told me I didn't need to be here, but I
was really happy that Maya World got the win, by the way. I was pretty surprised. I didn't think she was going to get the win. When she did, I thought that was a really classy thing that AEW did. It was classy.
Me? What about the hard work that I've put in? Week after week.
We got Omar Madueña who says Hazuki better be on that Forbidden Door pay-per-view.
But if everything I know comes back to bite you in the ass,
let me see what that's looking like. I'm wondering where we're at in terms of like matches or potential matches that she could be in. Let me see. Because women's wise, we got the Tekla match. We got the women's Owen Hart final, so that's 2 matches. They could definitely add another match up, either multi-women's matchup, a multi-women's match to the main card, or to the pre-show, because right now we only got 7 matches, and usually AEW does like 13, I think. Oh, there's definitely a spot if they want to add her.
And tonight's face-to-face, let's introduce, first of all,
the aerial assassin, Will.
Alrighty, BTW, we got Uncle Donk here. Thank you so much for the super chat, Uncle Donk. He says, I don't really follow JP wrestling, so I'm glad I get a chance to see Hazuki. She's Japanese wrestling. I was like, JP, why? I was like, Japanese wrestling, so I'm glad I get a chance to see Hazuki. She's legit. You see? Another fan for Hazuki. Let's fucking go. I hope her follower count goes up, all of that.
Yeah, well, that happens at
Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Yes Boy here. Hey, Yes Boy, your super chats are working again. He says, Denise, since you give off Linda What? I do not give off Linda McMahon vibes.
Will
Ospreay. Linda McMahon slaps, but not vibes. In what world?
And here you are on a Wednesday.
I'll answer the rest of the question.
Back
1
here
second.
on Dynamite.
I'll come back to
mate,
it.
The wedding was lovely. Thank you so much for any messages that got to me. I do know I'm meant to be on a honeymoon. Look, I'm meant to be on a honeymoon, but you know, the wife said, thank you, mate. The wife said she knows how much this tournament means to me. She said, stay focused. We can go Hawaii whenever you want. Go chase your dream.
I thought he was going to say, wife said, go to work. Go to work. We got bills to pay, buddy. Think you can afford some time off? No way.
So here's what I did to Trina.
I mean, they're millionaires. They actually can.
I smashed the life out of her, bruv.
Oh, my God.
I said, babe, clean yourself up. I've got to go Houston.
Ah! Oh, man, Will.
Now, ladies and
William
gentlemen, the
Ospreay.
opponent for one week this
William
Sunday,
Ospreay.
Swerve Strickland.
William Ospreay. Not just the goat in the ring, but apparently the goat someplace else. Blue Chew, promo code Denise.
Both Bandito and Brody King to punch his ticket to the finals. He's a man.
Clean yourself off. That's wild, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still processing the clean yourself off.
Those opportunities are to come out. Strickland knows that. Nana knows that. Nana's
You know what?
Fucking Will.
Shivani, first and foremost,
Oh
that
my
suit
God.
is way too tight, my friend.
I agree.
Hey,
Do
you
me a
body
favor, get
shaming
out the
Prince
ring.
Nana?
We got it from here. All
What
right?
the hell?
Get out with your tight suit.
What the hell?
Loosen it up.
Damn, he body shamed.
There you go, boss.
What's up, Will? It's been a while, right?
Miss
Been almost
WWE
a
girl.
year, no texts, no phone calls, nothing.
Oh.
I've been keeping my eye on you, though.
Oh,
And
man.
gotta say, I haven't really liked what I've been seeing from you. Truth be told, bro, you changed.
I've changed. I don't feel like nothing's changed about me.
Yeah, I don't think
I
he
still
has. All he did
dress
was
the
get
same.
married.
My hair's a little bit better now. I've got it a little bit more under control. Something's changed about you, though, and it's not your wardrobe. It's not. No. How are you, mate? Lovely seeing you again. It's that's what it is. I know what's changed. It's the way that you're looking at me right now.
Damn, he don't
I
love him
was
no more.
wondering, have we got a problem? Do we need to have a chat about something?
You know,
The way he said it.
I'll be the one to address the elephant in the room. Yes, we will. I do have a problem.
What's the problem?
So, everything that we did, everything we fought for all last year, 2025, to fight off the Death Riders and everything with John Moxley and stuff, and here you are palling around with them,
No,
playing
that's true.
booty boot camp in every arena we
All
go
right,
to.
you know what? I agree with Swerve on this one, guys.
Like you're having
Swerve
fun.
is right.
And the funny thing is, I
He's
can't
right about this
seem to
one.
understand why you gave no explanation, Ramp.
By the way, Miss WB Girl says if I had a husband like Will Ospreay, I would not get out of bed for days after. Let's go. Woo, woo, woo.
Truth be told, you never gave an explanation why. I don't know. Your friends don't know. Hell, your wife doesn't even know why you're doing what you do. Congratulations, by the way.
Damn, why is these trying to
Like I
cause
said,
problems?
dog,
They just got married, bro.
You changed.
Oh, so you want to bring up John and the Death Riders and
boy says that's
what
real
happened to me?
insightful,
Yeah,
Will.
mate, look, I haven't forgotten what they did to me. And you better be sure I haven't
Shaming.
forgiven them either. I just had to let it go. One of the hardest things I've ever had to do, I've had to let it go, and I've accepted help. They're my training partners now, and I'll be honest with you, the training's working. My neck feels great. My ground game is improving. But seeing as I'm talking about that night in London where they snapped my neck, I got a question that I'd like to ask you, because that night in London, I saw Kenny Omega trying to get in the cage. I saw the Ops trying to get in the cage. I saw Darby Allin trying to get in the cage. Geezer can climb Mount Everest but couldn't climb a cage. No, I didn't see on that night in London.
I remember
who was
that.
backstage.
Oh shit, that's funny. I hate that no one laughed as hard as I did for that, by the way.
Where were you? Oh, wait, no, look, I can't get mad at him.
Will Ospreay's
He got
really happy,
beaten
guys.
up,
You
he
can
got
tell.
attacked, his
He's
knee
on
got
one
blown
today.
out, needed surgery for his meniscus. I can't be that mad at you. So I sat at home, recovering my neck, could barely pick anything up. Started thinking about where this all started. AEW's all in Texas. Me and you teamed up. We took down the Young Bucks for abusing that power. I had your back, you had my back. But I asked one thing from you that day. I said, we need to go get that belt back. I need help. Hangman needs help. Know what he said? Nothing.
Oof.
So
They're both bringing up some good
So
points.
I went down to help by myself. And the end of that night, the end of that for me, I ended up in a hospital. I didn't see anything over that match. And then I rewatched the footage and I see you coming out to help. So now I just got a question for you, because maybe I'm on an island here, guys. But if I say he's my brother, I love him, no matter what I do, I expect you to run through a brick wall to help me, because I'll do the same for you.
And he did. Remember, he took that bullet for Swerve. I remember
now I'm
that.
gonna ask you, Swerve, where were you and why didn't you help me?
We got Tracy here who says Will is hubba hubba for a reason. Damn, this chat is thirsty for Will Ospreay.
I don't need to hear what you have to say. Because that is bigger than any explanation that I'm gonna need from you. I get it. This is your redemption. This is my dream, bruv. I used to work on building sites right outside Wembley Stadium, and I'd watch the football fans go in, the passion that they would have for their team. Every time I went to school, and the teacher, up and down the country, the teacher would say to every 14-year-old boy, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they all said the same thing. I want to kick the winning goal at Wembley Stadium. Bruv, I am one match away from getting my chance to kick that ball.
Yeah! Can't wait to see Will Ospreay holds up the AEW World Championship.
I know that this is the Owen Cup final, but for me, this is the semi-finals for my World Cup.
I like this. This is relevant to today too, so that's good.
And I know you might look at me as your brother, you might look at me as your friend. Frankly, I don't care. You're a man standing in the way of my dream. You're a man standing in the way of my country's dream. And I know you ain't gonna hesitate to end my dream. So let me tell you, I ain't gonna hesitate to end you, bruv.
Ooh,
Not if I
ooh.
do it first.
Look at the tension. They're both holding on to the mic.
Last year, I had to stand here in this ring and listen to you tell me that it wasn't my time. You had to say it wasn't your time. You said it was Hangman Page's time. And I agreed with you. I had to sit back and I had to fight with you to defend the Death Riders and take back AEW right where it should be. Get the AEW World Championship off of Jon Moxley and in his hands. And I did that. Guess what, Will? Where's Hangman Page now? No. Serious question. Where is he? Where is he? Because you can't
MJF sent him off
to get in
to
touch with him.
Mars.
I haven't seen to talk to him. I haven't heard from him. Hell,
He was on Blue
can't even
Sky
fight
like
for the
last
AEW
week,
World
though, so
Championship
that's good.
anymore. He doesn't have the AEW World Championship anymore. So everything that we did off of your word was for nothing. Now you expect me to just move out of the way, step aside for Will Ospreay to just have a nice little path to the main event of Wembley.
Yes. Yes, exactly that way. Everything's muted. Oh my God, what did he say?
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the line.
Absolutely everything got muted. But it looked like Swerve was going off. He was like,
I'm done stepping aside for other people to come and get opportunities that I deserve.
what'd he step aside for? He
When
hasn't
I was
stepped
world
aside
champion,
for anybody.
I had to let veterans and legends step on my time. Hell, I had to sit home for 6 weeks.
All right, he's
Because
answering
some
it.
fragile, soft-ass, punk-ass egos got in the way talking. No, I'm not
What is
letting
that
it
supposed
happen
to mean?
for anybody, not even you, Will.
Who is he referring to?
I made a career after throwing Molotov cocktails in the system, disrupting plans. It's what I do. It's what I'm good at. That's who I am, and that's who you are, and you respect the hell out of that. Speaking of which, me and you, every time we step in the ring, it's fireworks. We change the conversation of what pro wrestling is now and what it's going to be. And we're going to do it again at Forbidden Door. Whether we are opponents or we are partners, that's what we do. We raise the bar. But funny enough, after these 10 years, man, you know, one thing that's been certain, Swerve Strickland victorious over Will Ospreay. You have not been able to beat me in 10 years.
Will's
the great
face.
Billy Goat Will Ospreay in 2024, that was a tidal wave coming in here at AEW, couldn't beat me. So when I mow over you and I go to Wembley and I win that AEW championship for the second time, maybe then you can come back and challenge for it. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to beat you again and again and again.
Oh, Will, you got to do something about this, bro.
Because right now, this Will Ospreay
Yeah, this promo is
not
long,
better
by the
than
way.
me on my worst day with your fragile ass neck.
Paradise, that soft ass, punk ass Eagles, the whole pro wrestling business are full of them. That's why I was like, who's he referring to? Anybody, we don't know.
Absolutely. And
Who's he talking
the
about?
most intense face-to-face I've
Oh
seen in
yeah,
a long,
I know.
long
Like
time.
Swerve was gonna lose this match either way, guys. Like, there's no way
No.
that Ospreay loses this.
And that change.
Although we did think Ospreay was winning last year, and then he didn't.
Man in AEW.
But I think this time he's got to, man. He's got to.
Extremely passionate. They both were spitting some truth. Whoa.
What the fuck Moxley doing out here? Oh yeah, that's right there, front.
Well, Ospreay. Said he's up, you know, as we know, the Death Riders are.
Christopher Snow says, I can read lips. He said fart cloud. We got Envy the Engineer who says that was goddamn good. Yeah, I was pretty locked in. It was pretty long. It was long, but I was locked in though.
Daniel Garcia at the back.
We got Laura here who says, oh no, not the chain. Oh shit. Yeah, when he comes out there and he starts whipping it like that, it looks pretty nasty.
A little discussion going on outside here.
All right, there's the Death Riders.
Now surrounding
Albert
the
Frayne
ring.
says, will
Swerve
Hangman
Strickland
return
left a
and
lot to
cost
think
Will the
about here.
match? Nah, I'd be pissed if that happened. Juan says, send Shafir.
You're wrong, Will.
Wait, what?
You really have changed.
That is true because normally Will wouldn't be calling up all this backup. Like, why does Will need the Death Riders out there to confront Swerve and Prince Nana when he's his own man and can confront Swerve just like he did? He doesn't need the Death Riders.
1 week from Sunday at Forbidden Door. Yeah, my opinion, just observing, I'm not too sure.
We got Thomas McRae here who says, awesome promo. We got Larace Johnson with a hot take here. Says that Swerve is going to win. Nah, it's got to be William. Got to be the Billy Goat. Hey, what up, Deron Kincaid? Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you?
But right now, let's head to the back and Lexi Nair.
We also got Drew Turner in the building. Shout out to Yon J, Marcus Robinson Johnson.
He wants to see a more serious side of you. What's your response to
Jericho? Chris Jericho.
How about this? Ciampa, this Saturday night on
Hey,
Collision.
it's Tommy, bro.
Right here in Houston, Texas. How about we meet up in the ring and get serious face to face?
All right, we're on a commercial break. Let's see what everyone's saying here. Let's see. We got Daryl. Hey, Daryl, thank you so much for this, dude. Daryl gifted a DWO membership. Fuck yeah. Dude, sending you some good karma. Hey, thank you so much, Daryl. We got C. Delgado in the building who says, best women's match on AEW TV this year. I was waiting for someone to say this because as soon as that match with Hazuki and Mercedes ended, I thought to myself, I think I know what the conversation is going to be like online, and I think people are going to be saying that this is the best TV match this year. And I'm not surprised if some people feel that way because Hazuki and Mercedes did go to town here tonight. Thank you, C. Delgado. We got Tiffany Kunat. What's up, Tiffany? Happy Wednesday. Tiffany says, hey, Denise and DWO fam. Sorry, late to the party. That was a great match with Hazuki. Is definitely great wrestler and gives me EO vibes. I'm glad that even though you were late today, that you did not miss Hazuki and Mercedes Moné. So glad that you did not miss that. And, you know, I remember too when the tournament started, I know a lot of people were kind of down about like the selections of the names. I know there was a couple of people online that were kind of mad that it wasn't all AEW people. But I remember like we were on here and we were saying like no matter what, like we know that they're not just going to pick anybody for this tournament. So the people that they did pick for the tournament, they were picked for a reason. And I think they're going to be really good. So it definitely did turn out that way because look at what we're talking about here today is that matchup with Hazuki and Mercedes Moné. Thank you so much, Tiffany. We got Thomas McRae here who says, Denise, the best in the business. You rock. Thank you, Thomas. Man, always sending me good vibes, man. Thank you. We got Plus Ultra Adrian here who gifted a DWL membership too. Yes, I think we've gotten like maybe 15 memberships gifted today. If I did the math right here, I probably didn't do the math right. But Adrian, thank you for that, man. Seriously. We also got Dan Jackson here who says, sup D, you fired Reg. Swerve was right. Swerve was right, by the way, in a couple of things that he mentioned to Will. But Will also brought up some good points, though. And yes, Reg has been sent off to Mars. Goodbye. Toodaloo. Just kidding. He'll be here on the post show. Thank you, Dan. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Let me go through some more comments. Yeah, I do feel bad for Sari too. It's one of those things, man. It's one of those things where, you know, things like that unfortunately happen. So what can you do, man? We got Evolved here. Says people would be coming out if it was the same way for Sari as well. I think the plan was Moné versus Sari in the finals. I was under the assumption that the plan, the original plan was, because remember, Willow also got hurt. I thought the original plan was going to be Willow versus Athena. And I thought Athena was going to win it. So I don't know, man. Now with everything that changed, it's hard to say. All right, we're back.
You fragile, bro. Because you fragile. What you going to do about it?
Adrian says, did he send Reg to OVW? Yo got sent to the PC, bro. You had to go to promo class.
Right now?
Learn how to sell to the TV. Learn how to work the hard cam.
That out there, it's just words.
Oh my God, look at Daniel Garcia's face.
Words can't hurt you unless you let them.
He looks like a wimp.
They use words when they have absolutely nothing else to use.
Look, is he a prophet? Will, develop your own thoughts. It looks like Will is memorized by the words that Jon Moxley is saying to him.
Do not lose focus. It's just words, man. It's just words, man. Come on.
Look at Daniel Garcia. Should have fucked him up. Come on, William. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You're my goat on this show. What are you
Patience to
doing?
Will Ospreay fans. AEW's Reach Break presented by Visit St. Pete.
Damn.
Clearwater is headed to the
By the way,
beautiful
we got Ted
beaches
Russo
of
here. What up,
Clearwater,
Ted
Florida.
Russo? He
Catch
says
all
if
the
you
action
Hangman
live at the
mentions
Baycare
tonight,
Sound on
return
Wednesday,
soon.
July
Well, I was
8th.
mentioning earlier that he did come back to Blue Sky. If that means anything, maybe he's getting ready to come back. I mean, he's been gone now for how long? It's been a minute, man. It's been a fucking minute. We need Hangman back on this show. He's such a big piece of the puzzle and has so many different connections to a lot of the big players that you see on the show. So yeah, man, I want Hangman to come back, especially before All In. Like if he's not here before All In, I don't know what the hell we're doing. Thank you, Ten Rizzo. Like, I don't even know where Hangman's gonna end up by the time we get to All In. Like, who's he gonna wrestle? No fucking idea.
Coming into this match,
And if MJF doesn't end up in the match with Will Ospreay, or if he doesn't end up as AEW World Champion, who the fuck is MJF gonna wrestle? I literally don't know, and I don't think that they're gonna. Obviously, I don't think they're gonna run back Hangman and MJF. So I don't know, bro. Yo, big boss, bro. He says I would book Darby versus Hangman in a Texas death match at All In. Big boss. May the wrestling gods give you the book someday. May the wrestling gods give you the book, because I would love to see this match. I would buy your show if we got that match.
There you see MJF's partners. Tony Khan has made it official. If either team is disqualified in this match, they will lose a man advantage at Forbidden Door.
We got Platinum Nick here. Says I actually think he returns at Redemption or All In. Drew Turner says, isn't MJF injured? He probably won't be in the ring much. Well, he is picked up.
You greasy little bitch. I heard what you said.
You greasy little bitch.
To be world champion.
Man, I knew he was going to pick the conglomeration.
People say Mark Briscoe, he got a glass ceiling. Well, that just gives me all the more motivation to bust right through that.
Come on, bro.
Now that brings me down to who the team gonna be.
I'm sorry,
Well,
but
you was all playing,
MJF's team is stronger, man.
We've been conglomerating really.
You got Okada, Kyle Fletcher,
I got my three boys
Andrade.
Y'all that took out Big Tom, I seen that. The thing about it is you can't really take out Big Tom. He will be back, and we will avenge.
No offense,
However,
but
these three right here, obviously the first three on the squad.
Come on.
Hey, I got some news. So I overheard TK. He said something about if anybody gets disqualified, they're out of Forbidden Door.
Oh, let's not do
It's
that.
unfortunate because I was gonna beat Maxwell, Jacob Primus head in with a steel chair. But I guess we got to do it by the book, by the rules. But hey, we got two.
Thank you, Ron. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks so. No offense, but
is chomping at the bit to get his hands on Kyle Fletcher, my main man from the Oriental land. Konosuke.
Big Boss says I've been saying that since 2011. Thank you. Oh shit!
I want you.
Costa!
I hate you.
That's my guy.
Yo!
That's
what I'm talking about. Beautifully said. Beautifully said.
All right. This seems looking better now.
He is not. He's
looking
not very
better.
fond of MJF, but especially right now, he's not very fond of Kevin Knight. My main man Darby, what's good?
Oh fuck, it's over. Oh shit! All right, let's fucking go to town, baby. Yeah, sorry. I'm now rooting for Mark Briscoe's team. I switched.
And then what we're gonna do at Forbidden Door is we're gonna beat them, and then this man is gonna win that championship.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Team MJF. You can suck it. Now all about Team Mark Briscoe. Let's fucking go. They added my boys, Pesta and Darby. They added my boys to Pesta and Darby. MJF only has one of my boys, Kyle Fletcher. everybody else is like, "Nah." Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm on Team Mark Briscoe now. Jermaine says Denise folded immediately. Marcus Robinson says Denise flipped like a pancake, bro. I flipped so fucking fast. Adrian says no takesies backseat. I'm flipping. Oh shit, that's a badass match. I like that. Yo, I went like this, bro.
Assets, and he was no longer delivering.
Let's fucking go! I'm about to start a Darby Allin fan club, everybody. I swear to God, if I was 14 years old running my fucking MySpace page, bro, Darby would have probably been all over my fucking MySpace page. Darby Allin and Tatum Paxley would have been my fucking my avatars. I probably would have been out there writing fucking fanfic and shit. Oh man, I'm dead. I'm so glad I'm not 14 on MySpace right now, by the way. Just saying, just throwing that out there. Very, very glad. Ten Russell says, Fickle Denise, no backbone. He put my faves in there. I didn't know they were going to be in there. Damn, I didn't know. Adrian says, Denise switch sides faster than the Big Show. Yo, bro, I came and I went. And if you don't want to come and go, and you just want to come, but don't go. Okay, I was getting somewhere with that. Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Hey, all right. We got Tiffany Kunad here who says, LOL, they bring in Leo Rush. Yo, imagine. I'm fine. He's pretty funny. I like Leo Rush. Thank you, Tiffany. We got Uncle Donk here who says, I know you disagree, but an interference from Hangman will rekindle their feud. Granted, the story's been done. Yeah, man. No, I don't think we need to see no more of Hangman and Swerve. None of that. I don't think he nor anybody needs to get involved in that match. That needs to be a straightforward match between Swerve and Ospreay, especially because he just said, you haven't been able to beat me in 10 years, buddy. 10 years he hasn't been able to beat him. Come on. He's got to beat him now, because then if not, he's going to go into the AEW World Championship picture with a little question mark there. Swerve cannot be a question mark. He cannot have a question mark on his journey to the AEW World Championship. So Will has to get the dub. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Tracy here who says, damn it, now I have to stay up. Tomorrow will suck. Tracy's like, I can't go to sleep now. They've added way too much on this show. Yeah, I'm very happy, by the way. We're also going on a hella overrun, too, because it's about to be 7, and we haven't even started the main event. So we've been on a roll lately with them overruns. Thank you so much, Tracy. Let's see what we got here. We got LD Silves here. Says, oh God, I named my new puppy Darby and he's the cutest little dude. Wish y'all can see. Hey, send us a picture, LD Silves. If you're on Twitter, usually Twitter is the best place to send pictures. Or yeah, I would say Twitter is definitely the best place to send a picture. So if you got a picture of your doggy, of little Darby, doggy Darby, Darby doggy, go ahead and let him know. Oh man, it's good stuff, man. Oh, it's good stuff. Doggy Darby, Darby doggy. Oh, that's cute. Hey, that could be like a cute little Darby doggy. I feel like if you were gonna start a line of dog clothes, that would be really cute. Anyways, thank you so much for the love, Frank. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Sask Rider says Doggy Allen. Doggy Allen. Oh fuck, man. Now I want a dog. I want to name it Darby too. Oh shit. Okay, I won't steal your dog's name though. I'll name my dog Doggy Allen. I'll just instead of giving it a name, I'll give it a last name.
Star Tag Team main event.
I love it. I love Darby Doggy. Doggy Allen. I can't say it anymore. It's a tongue twister.
Mark Briscoe, the captains of their respective sides, seemingly about to kick off.
You got to give LD Silves, if he doesn't have a last name, if he didn't take the family last name, you should put Allen as his last name or as his middle name. Dogs can have middle names. Who says they can't have middle names? Give them a middle name.
Just for tonight or in general, because those are two very different numbers. I don't like to talk.
We got Thomas McRae who says, I'm Team Mark Briscoe. Same.
Same. You know that.
Fair enough, John.
Look at the argument going on.
MJ,
I bought a boat, though, just to be clear.
Yo, what up, Adam for Christ? Thank you for being here, man. James Evans says the dog Callis family.
Tonight in our Dynamite main event, remember that if there is a disqualification, the man
conglomeration.
responsible for the disqualification will have to sit out Forbidden Door. Could potentially be a 5-on-6 match, Taz.
Maxwell, Jacob, Free Dog.
Level of talent.
Yeah, no, it's a gigantic disadvantage.
Hold on. I'm thinking there's more. There's more in there. There's more.
Seems very confident with Briscoe, and he should be. He's looking good.
Yeah, and he's a man very, very sick of not getting a title shot. Having to
Oh shit! I almost thought that was
And I
Sky
bet he's also
Blue,
getting sick
but
of
it's
you
somebody
guys
else. But she looks like Sky Blue.
for other talent.
Yeah, Salvatore says the dog.
Just to be clear.
The dog.
Let's go. Through the ropes,
Orange
Kevin Nutt
Dog
tagging
City.
Andrade's attention back on this
Nah, he's still
matchup.
Orange Cat City. Never
Briscoe
mind.
coming
He's
through
still
the
Orange
ropes, that
Cat
scissor
City.
drop kick, and now Andrade finding himself in a rough part of town. The Team
Get
Briscoe
out.
corner.
Kazuchika. Oh, Cod Dog.
Team is victorious at Forbidden Door.
I'm
Coming
pretty
up
proud of that
1
one.
week from Sunday,
Kazuchika,
Briscoe
Cod
will
Dog.
earn himself a
Get out.
shot at MJF
Kyle.
in the AEW World
No,
Championship.
there's no one for Kyle.
Seemingly, Taz, the last thing that our
Oh.
champion wants.
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't blame him.
Fake Dog Yule.
Because Mark has been MJF clean in the middle of the ring. MJF knows it.
Dog
He's been
Callus.
throwing Briscoe down.
Matthew Landon says, Will Dog Spray. Platinum Nick says the Dog Riders. Oh, no. Not the Dog Riders.
We charge for that.
Oh, Frank. He says,
Just add
Kyle.
on to MJF's in
Fletcher.
place. Right, absolutely. Still lots left over.
Tag made out to Kyle Fletcher. Now Fletcher
All right, that's good.
and Orange Cassidy.
James Evans says,
Both of these
Swerves,
men,
Doghouse.
former champions here in AEW.
Andres says Kitty Omega. Aw, that's cute.
Kyle
That's so
O'Reilly.
cute. Kitty Omega.
He wants to tag in, of course. Orange Cassidy.
By the way, we got Frank in the building. What up, Frank? He says, hey, look, it's Marky Mark at the Funky Bunch. I know you know you know. Thank you, Frank. Jeroid says, on Dog Day.
Battles in the past.
On Dog Day.
Seemingly split on who to root for, Don.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd is not that intelligent, but if they were, they'd all be behind.
We got Thomas McRae here sending in some love. He says, this is an awesome live. Team Mark.
The man who's avoiding locking up
Let's
right
go,
now.
Briscoe. Team.
The man using
All right, now we got
strategy,
Kyle
yes,
in there.
that's correct, Siobhan.
Oh, Kyle versus Kyle. We got the two Kyles.
Avoid the submission techniques. of
Thank you,
O'Reilly.
Thomas.
O'Reilly hammering down. Nice technique there.
We're getting
Ted.
Misfit Wrestling Podcast. What up, Misfit Wrestling Podcast says, are we really only getting 2 actual cross-promotion matches at Forbidden Door? Some Forbidden Door show. Is it really only 2? No way, bro. Really?
Nice
Are you serious? It's 2? No way. Ah, shit. Hold on. Well, I mean, we only have 7 matches announced so far. Yeah, Tekla and Starlight Kid, and then Kenny and Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah. Because even some of the other people that used to be with New Japan are no longer with New Japan. So, Misfit Wrestling Podcast, I'm pretty sure they'll add some more. I don't know which ones, but I'm pretty sure they will add. You gotta at least have 3 or 4, right? Plus 7 matches on an AEW card? No way, bro. They gotta add like 40. Thank you, Misfit Wrestling Podcast. All right, all hell is broken loose. Oh, this one's good too. Where did it go? Juan Ortega says speed dog Mike Bailey. Imagine seeing a speed dog. Bro. A mailman's worst fear. Oh, there goes Darby with the coffin drop. Yo, hey, Darby? You guys see what Darby has on his back? Ooh, Darby has like a massive bruise, I think, on his back. Did anybody see that, or am I seeing things? Christopher Snow says Forbidden Labrador. I'm dead. This all got started because of Darby the doggy. Oh shit, guys. Sorry, my apologies. The sound left. I hope the sound wasn't gone for too long. I didn't even realize. I don't know how that happened.
From behind again.
James Evans says Bark Davis. That's funny as hell. Roy J says it would be weird if Darby didn't have bruises. Yeah, he's been posting some crazy ass there's some tension now with Kyle and the Jet. He's been posting some crazy ass videos like doing flips and shit on the skateboard with his body, you name it.
I've got a lot of rock star athletes on my side. That's what I've got. Yes, you do.
We also got Misfit Wrestling Podcast says, why are we getting this match tonight and then again for Forbidden Door but the cage? What's the point? Yeah, I was thinking that earlier, but
you understand that where these two
I guess they just wanted to establish, like, hey, these are the teams, man. But they didn't, you're right, they didn't have to actually do this matchup. Because I know people want to wait until, like, the day of to keep the anticipation. Oh, shit, we got another commercial. Alrighty, we were on a commercial break, everyone. In the meantime, though, let's see what else we got. Oh, LD Sim says, I don't have a Twitter. Where else can I show you? Let me think. Are you on Instagram? If you're on Instagram, give me your handle, and I'll reach out to you. Just drop your handle on Instagram if you have Instagram, and then we can get, I want to see Darby Doggy. Tiffany could not says Sky. Woof. Oh, man. Luke Thornton says, Dog Moxley. Oh, man. Oh, you son of a bitch. Juan Ortega says, Denise Salcedo. Bro. Yo, dude. It's my whole fucking name. If you just add a G to my name, I'm Denise Salcedo. You want to know why? Because I got the dog in me. Let's fucking go. Proof I have the dog in me, man. Got the fucking dog in me. All right, that sounds very crazy now. We got Dragonfly Dreams who says, Murder Hog Dogster. Oh, that's good. Oh, man. Wow, I didn't realize we had all of these I didn't realize we had all of these that we can do, by the way. In the meantime, since we are in a commercial break, though, I do want to remind everyone, hey, yo, since we are headed, of course, to Forbidden Door, we are officially 10 days away from my live show. The day before AEW Forbidden Door, I will be live with my very special guest, the very talented, the very funny, the very charismatic Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron will be my special guest. We're going to be doing an in-depth interview, fan Q&A, you name it. That's going to be happening Saturday, June 27th. If you guys got any questions about that, feel free to ask me. And you guys can get your tickets over at roosterteethfeathers.com. It starts at 3:30 p.m. and VIP doors at 2. And again, that is roosterteethfeathers.com. That is the website where you can get the tickets, or you can click on the link in the description box below, or you can also head on over to my social media pages and you can get it on there. So do not miss out. I cannot wait. Go check that out. Saturday, June 27th. I hope to meet some of you there, man. That'd be really, really cool to meet some of you guys there. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Oh no, we got James Evans here says Dog State. By the way, James, you're really good at this. You're really good at coming up with like names and things, because last time we had something similar where we were, if you guys were here on, I think it was the Raw podcast, we had put Mexican under every single finisher. It was really funny. And James was hitting us with some really good ones.
Tag team match. Team MJF, along with the Don Callis family, Kevin Knight, Jake Doyle, Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher, Andrade El.
Tenors, it says Denise stealing SRS punt. Man, SRS sucks. Tell SRS I said he can suck. Sucks. That's what I think of SRS.
Hey, Jake Doyle's been the workhorse of this team
More like
thus far.
Steve
Jake Doyle's a
Ross
stud, I'm telling you.
Sapp.
Now MJF
Or Sean Ross
back in the ring,
Saints.
wrenching the arm of Orange Cassidy.
One more, baby, yeah.
As MJF, oh, wait a second. Orange Cassidy.
We got King Chuckles here. Says Stone Cold Steve Dogston. Let's go, Stone Cold Steve Dogston.
No, Doyle doesn't realize how to realize it. Yeah, he didn't realize it. He thought he had Orange Cassidy.
Oh, sorry. Tenors, it says not SRS, SGS, the Sour Crab. Oh, nah, I actually love Kate. So I feel very differently about Kate. I love Kate. She's fabulous. But my feelings on her SRS still stand.
Face first into Doyle. Now Kevin Knight looking to take flight, strong, ready.
James Evans says Dogston Theory. Dogston Theory. Bro, people should just give their names, their dogs, all sorts of names like that. Jonathan says, give me a bark, yeah. Oh, man. Yell it up, J-Zo.
Is something else, gentlemen.
He's a pleasure to
No,
watch.
Marcus Robinson says,
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Orange Cassidy still a bit dazed after the abuse he took from Team MJF. And
All right, I'm dead. I'm done. Head Chihuahua might have just be the winner right here. That just might be the winner.
Jake Doyle, Roderick Strong backed up Doyle with that elbow strike.
He rocked him.
Combination
Point of the chin.
By the way, we got Uncle Don here. Says, do you think this will be the last time we see New Japan talent at Forbidden Door? Due to the sale of the company, maybe they should cancel it next year. I hope not, man. I hope that they're still happy with the partnership. Because that was a sale and the transferring of, all of that. I hope not. I hope that they can still work with AEW because I think it's beneficial. Thank you, Uncle Dong. We got Henry Kieran here. Says we need to start an over and under for the overrun. I know. I'm gonna say this goes until 7:13. 7:13. That's my bet. 7:07 right now.
In my opinion,
I say 7:13.
I'm telling you from experience.
Thank you, Henry.
Roddy could do that.
Oh, scooped up Roderick Strong, shoulder breaker on Strong income.
I like the mouth says Head Chihuahua is so good. No, wait, Head Chihuahua. Head Chihuahua.
O'Reilly. Oh, fires back on spaghetti legs. Is Kyle O'Reilly? No. Comes back.
Nice.
Knee strike. Doyle goes down to a knee.
Oh.
And Doyle goes down. In comes Andrade. Ducks and lands the elbow strike. Andrade up to his feet, but unbeknownst to him, Darby Allin peppering the jaw of Andrade. Alito, big elbow strikes. Andrade against the ropes.
Oh, fuck, bro. Look at Andrade nearly decapitated Darby. Oh, shit.
Spikes Andrade. Orange unsteady on his feet. Okada ready. No, Okada turns things around. Oh, pile driver from the Rainmaker. The catch is in the ring here with Okada. The catch to the windup. Rainmaker, no. Rainmaker blocked.
Yeah, the catcher knows all about the Rainmaker.
Yes, Terrell, I will be watching TNA tomorrow.
From behind by Kyle Fletcher. Okada gets to the waiting boot up to catch.
Tanner Bakley, I haven't seen anything in regards to an update on Adam Cole. Not that I've seen.
Takeshita in the corner. Fletcher comes scheming in the high boot. Now Fletcher, Takeshita finds his feet.
Yo.
Both men battling.
Oh, fuck, bro. Takeshita. Ah.
Fletcher.
These are my boys. Don't fight each other.
Nobody home for Fletcher.
I don't know who to root for. Oh, nice.
What a night we are having.
By the way, we got Ten Ruza here who says, I guess TK meets with the New Japan owners at this Forbidden Door. Oh, yeah, I would hope so, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure once you have FaceTime. Well, the good thing is that they have Rocky Romero as like an in-between. He kind of seems to be like a messenger person. So I feel like I feel like Rocky has a lot of respect and they trust who he trusts, you know? And hopefully that works out, man. I don't want to see that partnership end. Thank you, Ted Rizzo.
Sabre Jr., Kenny Omega, one-on-one live for the first time ever in AEW. Mark Briscoe, big hell stab underneath the chin of Kevin Knight. As Briscoe standing tall in the ring. And fans, this Saturday at Collision, 8/7 Central, TBS, HBO Max, Zack Sabre Jr., Adam Priest, one-on-one, Chris Statlander, Mina Shirakawa, survival of the fittest.
Oh, nice. Mina versus Chris. Is that live or is that pre-tape? What's the deal?
On the Swirl, plus Athena and Maya World for the right to make it to the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament to face Mercedes Moné at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, Athena versus Maya World. I'm excited for Maya to have that matchup with Athena.
A driller, perhaps. Oh, he kicked the legs.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck, Darby out of nowhere. Hey, what up, Rafael Corrales? Also, shout out to Josie, the Changel. The Archangel, my bad.
And he knows
Oh shit, Darby's about. Oh no, what crazy shit is Darby about to do? Darby's about to do something crazy. I just know it.
That landed that splash on Darby at double nothing.
I just know it. I just know it. Oh no, what's he got in mind?
Wait a second.
Oh, they're on the stage. They went all around, but they're back on the stage.
This is Darby Allin. He is out for revenge. Trying to kill this guy. Come on. But meanwhile, Jake Doyle from behind, grabbing the neck of Darby Allin. Darby in trouble here. Caught in the grip of Dice. Held out for those body shots again tonight. Again. Dangerous position for Darby to be in, Taz.
Oh no, they're gonna throw Darby off the stage. Oh no, Jesus, even worse. They threw him from the stage to the ring post, so his face just hit the post like nothing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Marcus Robinson Jr. says, rip Darby.
On Mark Briscoe.
LD Sibs, don't let your dog see that.
MJF, that injured knee, that hyperextension.
Oh, thank you.
With Rouge. Jay Drillers!
Yo!
That's it. That's it.
Get out of here, Don Callis. You stink.
But the referee wasn't able to count because Don Callis was running interference. I think MJF is still just out cold. MJF, he hasn't moved since that Jay Driller. But now Mark Briscoe.
This is insane.
Luis, I sent you a friend request so that I can see your dog. No,
Roderick Strong tagged in. He's legal for his side, as is MJF. Roderick Strong could be thinking at a Harding. No, wrenched down by MJF. Salt to the earth. Center of the ring. Roderick Strong.
Oh, shit, he tapped. All right. Oh, shit. Team MJF wins.
MJF.
So I think, I think Mark Briscoe's team will win at Forbidden Door. That means that Mark Briscoe will end up getting his title shot against MJF.
Fujiwara armbar, the salt of the earth, a truly punishing hold. MJF had it cinched in center of the ring, and now look at this, continuing the assault after the fact. This is beautiful. I'm going to go join in.
Please do. You get a straight shot in the head.
This is beautiful. I'm going to go join in. Of course you are, Don Callis. Of course you are. I'm surprised it took you this long.
Yeah, he got rammed from the stage into that ring post. It was brutal.
And now,
wait, is this it?
Targeting
Luis, is this it? Is this him?
The last man
is this
that
him?
MJF wants to see challenge for the
wait.
AEW World
Oh, no.
Championship.
This is him. This is him. Ah, guys. This is Darby Dog.
It will be any
Doggy Darby.
inside the
He's
steel
so fucking
cage.
cute.
At Forbidden Door,
Oh,
1 week
guys,
from
look at
Sunday.
this.
MJF, of course, with that
Oh
Dynamite
my
documentary.
God, he's so fucking cute.
We'll tell you, Mark
Oh
Briscoe
my
deserves
God.
a title shot.
Doggy Darby.
Oh my God.
Andrade is not listening, but MJF is
Darby
telling him
Doggy.
to
It's fucking adorable. I can't, guys. He's so fucking cute. And his little eyebrows and his brown fur.
He'll get a shot at MJF
So
World
fucking
Championship.
cute.
As MJF
Aw, thank you, Luis, for sending that.
Dynamite diamond ring and
Darby, little Darby dog with a pizza.
has been so pivotal.
That's adorable.
of MJF's
This is the dog that inspired our dog conversation today. So cute.
Solid steel cage.
His ears are so massive. That's adorable. That is so cute.
And Chris Statlander.
Yeah, Marcus, 15-minute overrun. I thought it was going to be like 13 minutes and on a funky number. But now they decided to go 15. MJF's team standing on top. Alrighty, guys. Before we get Reg in here to start the post show, we do got. Hey, get ready for it. Y'all know what time it is. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Yeah, you're ready for it. Let's go. Hey, this episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, sex is back on the table or on the counter or the bed or wherever you do it, thanks to Blue Chew Gold. The new arousal boosting formula from the #1 better sex brand, Blue Chew, is making bedrooms noisy again. And it doesn't just get you hard, it gets you aroused, horny, turned on. Got performance anxiety? Not with this. Blue Chew Gold quiets the noise so you can handle business. When you take a Blue Chew, get ready to meet your new dick. He's confident, walks into the room with his chin up, makes eye contact. Stuff is crazy. I think mine talks. He's the cock of the walk, if you know what I mean. Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock, knock. That's the sound of your bedpost when you use Blue Chew. Blue Chew Gold is better sex in a tablet. They combine 4 ingredients into one powerful solution. 2 ingredients to get you hard physically and 2 to support arousal and desire in the brain. It works fast and lasts. Guys, have a complete experience in the bedroom with Blue Chew Gold. There's a reason Blue Chew is the #1 brand for better sex. Experience it yourself at BlueChew.com. And of course, we got a very special deal for our listeners. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd for free with promo code Denise. That's promo code Denise. You will also receive an additional 10% off free overnight shipping on your first order. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast and sponsoring The Bedroom.
Yo, the fuse has been lit. It's Wednesday night. Denise and Reg post Dynamite. Come and get your Easter eggs. It's a dub. Middle of the week is AEW Dynamic Wrestling, and end your night with us. It's a must. It's Dynamite. It might be us. Speak now. We're gonna give you all the recap. Live on YouTube is where you see that. The Cali connection with the feedback.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the AEW Dynamite Post Show. It is Wednesday, June 17th. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and of course, the one, the only, Righteous Reg. Reg, how are you?
Your favorite rap, your favorite writer, your favorite podcast, your favorite commentator in the building, baby. It's Wednesday. I'm here after the show. Feels weird, but welcome to me. What's up?
You're the
Hello.
main event today, Reg.
As always, ain't I always the main event? Every time someone comes to this show, they're like, where's the main event? Where is he? What can he do to help us out? Here I am. What's up, my homegirl?
What are we calling your fans again? The Righteous Rats or something? What was it again?
Righteous Rats. 2 nights in a row, Denise, I'd like to tell you that at karaoke, somebody has been like, hey, what's your name? And I've said, Reg. 2 times in a row. Ranch, 2 times in a row. 2 different people. Hey, nice to meet you, Ranch. My name is not Ranch. Why do the people keep hearing Ranch? What's your name? Reg.
Okay.
What's your name? Ranch. My name is not Ranch.
You know what it is? It might be the way you're introducing yourself. So let's practice really quick.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Denise. How's it going? How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Reg. Nice to see you. Where are you from? Who could
you're
you be?
Ranch? Oh, nice to meet you, Ranch. You know what it is, Reg, is that you're in a karaoke place. The
Yeah.
music's very
It's
loud.
loud.
People could barely hear you. And if you don't
They're
pause
drunk.
after Reg,
Mhm.
if you don't punch it
Reg.
and you move on very quickly, it does sound like Ranch.
And I'm always moving on. I'm like, whatever. Like, so I understand, but I'm like, my name is Reg. Thank you. My name is Reg. Hey, how's everybody going?
Anyways, we got Ranch here.
I'm not Ranch. I'm Honey Mustard.
I actually love honey mustard, but I love ranch too, and I love ketchup and all the sauce. I like all the sauces actually, except mustard. Mustard alone, bleh.
What? Not even on your Sammys? You don't got mustard in your
I'll
fridge?
put a little bit of. Actually, no. You know what? I'll put a little bit of mustard. I also don't like mayonnaise. I'll put a little bit of mayonnaise, but I don't really like slather it.
What? All my Mexican homies love mayo. What's up with your elote? You don't be messing with no elote?
I do be putting it on the elote though. That
Gotta
hits
slather
hard.
it
That hits
on
hard.
that.
Yeah, that hits hard. But that one though, after I eat my elote with my mayonnaise and all the other extra stuff that goes on it, bro, I feel like I gotta sit down for a minute, you know?
It's always a little nap time after you get a bomb elote because, like, it's heavy, dude. Like, it sits inside your cheese. There's all kind of craziness. Is there a wrestling show going on? What are we talking about? Hello, it's AEW Dynamite tonight.
We're talking about AEW Cheesinamite. I don't know. I was
Oh
trying to
my
think of a
God.
pun. It
Come
couldn't come
on,
out.
get
All
outta
right.
here.
Hey guys, we got AEW to talk about. Reg, I know that you are absolutely losing your mother effing mind today. Can I guess what moment you were losing your mother effing mind?
Ready?
You ready? Are you ready? My senses are kicking in. Hazuki versus Mercedes Moné. I need to get your thoughts on this because Mercedes Moné is your favorite. And I got to tell you, man, holy shit, we need to do this every week. This is what happens when you give the women time. Reg, how'd you feel about this match?
You hit the nail right on the head, Denise. Give the women time, and this is what happened. This is why I love Mercedes Moné, Denise. If she has time to let her match breathe, if she has time to lay it out, let the spots kind of develop, it makes for when it's time to go, really go. Hazuki was on fire in this. Like I saw from her entrance, I was like, oh, she got like a little glimmer in her eyes. She got like a little, I'm about to cook in her eyes. And when it got to that point where she hit 3 dives at one after another, I was like, oh, Hazuki's trying to win this match right here. She was just really locked into trying to take out the best parts of what Mercedes Moné is. But Mercedes was also on fire in this. Looking amazing since coming back from this. And the way that she works with Japanese women and the speed and kind of her mind as in those matches is so different. And you could see it here. It's a lot more kind of slow pace. She lets everything kind of develop. She waits for her opponents, but then when it's time to hit her spots, she really starts hitting them. This one was everything you'd love, Denise. It was long. It was drawn out. Both women were cooking at different moments. Hazuki was trying to kill Mercedes in a lot of spots. When Mercedes starts bumping around and she's going 1,000 miles per hour, this is why she's my GOAT. This is why nobody's better. This is why I'm here every week saying it is who it is. And there was actually moments where I felt like Mercedes could lose, and I know there's not anywhere in the world where she was going to, but she made the match and she made Hazuki feel like a threat in a lot of moments, and I just loved every single moment of it, Denise. Just like you said, give the women time, give them a good slot in the show, let the fans know what's going on, and they're gonna cook. This was just great match, great chemistry. I loved it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I know some people's arguments might be, oh, well, when Denise says give the women time each and every single week, I know there's going to be people being like, well, it was Mercedes, and Mercedes is on a, level of her own.
Different.
But here's the thing, though. I genuinely feel that we got several women on the AEW roster that can go like that. If, again, not being rushed, given the proper time, amount of respect in a matchup to really go out there and breathe. Because here's the thing, Reg, when you feel like your work and your craft is appreciated and wanted, you go in there more confident. And when you go in there more confident, you go out there and you put your best work. If you're told, hey, you got 3 little minutes to go out there and do your match and, hurry up, right? Or whatever it is, right? I doubt they say that. I'm kind of being a little nasty. But if someone tells you that, you're going to be like, oh my God, I suck. I only get like 5 minutes. I got to rush this. Oh, now I'm too much in my head. Fuck, I fucked this up. Now
And hurry up is hella funny.
But Reg, is it not true?
It feels like that sometimes.
If someone tells you, hey, Reg, you got 2 minutes to sing your little song, you don't even get a whole ass fucking set.
And they're like, hurry up, dude. We gotta go to our next thing. I'd be so mad.
Right. And it would fuck you up. Like you wouldn't even have your head in the game. And that's what I'm saying. I think if we do this leisurely and we do a great, story or whatever the fuck, we could really, really do something. And I had a couple of people on here being like, one, I just became a fan of Hazuki. You can include me in that because I wasn't familiar with her work until today. I love those dives. I was actually saying I love her dives. There's certain people, almost everyone does dives nowadays, but not everybody does a good dive, okay?
Yeah, some people don't throw them. They're just like, they're jumping. She's like diving. It's different.
Yes, there's differences when you see it, and when you see a really good one because you're like, yo, oh shit, like it brings out that kind of reaction out of you, right? So Hazuki Hazuki has she definitely had that going for her. But my favorite part of the entire matchup, there was quite a few, but it was that moment where they were both down on the mat and they were, holding on to each other, but at the same time, they're like punching each other and all of that. I thought that part it felt like they got really serious. Like Mercedes kind of treated this match as, oh, fuck, you might actually be a real honest to God challenge to me. And I'm Mercedes Moné and I cannot lose this match, but damn it, Hazuki, you are bringing your A+ game right now. So now I got to bring my A++ game to defeat you. I love this match, man. Please, we need to see this every week or stuff like this every week.
This is what happens when you get Mercedes back. Like you were saying, Denise, it doesn't have to just be Mercedes, but you understand why it is Mercedes. She's a different level. She brings her opponents up to a different level. It just works out like that. This makes the Owen Hart tournament feel more important, Denise. It adds some prestige on it, makes us think like, at any moment, we could get a banger, and tonight we got a banger on the women's side.
All right, by the way, we got Infamous Raider Loco. What up, Frankie? Says, you figure out Tracy's ick, your favorite Miss Fatu. Okay, so Reg, you haven't been here. Yesterday, we started this new thing. It's called the ick list, which is basically the people that are on your ick list that you're not a real big fan of. And you guys can pretty much guess all of mine at this point. Well, Tracy had said that she has hers, and I've been trying to guess hers, and I have not guessed her ick list. She hasn't revealed hers, but all I know is that it was someone on AEW, but she has not said yet who. However, a lot of people have been sharing their ick list, and it's very, very fun.
Listen, Tracy's always so nice and she loves everybody. And if they, if they're handsome too, it's really just going to help them. So I couldn't even think of anybody for Tracy.
Right. We got Infamous Raider Loco here. It says, Denise, special code for our limpers. Get wood.
Our limpers is crazy. Denise, they were playing Blue Chew ads during the show. Like they have actual Blue on the stream that I was watching on my HBO Max. They were showing
notice that.
Blue Chew ads, and I was like, "This is surreal. Something crazy." Is that like it's not Denise doing the promo, but it's still on there. And I guess they followed your lead, dude. What's up?
They're stealing my material? Hey, what the hell?
Dude.
Look, all I'm going to say is this. If you get Blue Chew, make sure you do it with promo code Denise, because Denise needs the money.
Yes,
all right? AEW don't need the money. HBO don't need the money. Denise needs the money. All right? I need the money so that I can continue living under this house.
Easy as that.
Infamous Raider Loco, thank you so much. We got Doppelganger here who says that ad, oh, my innocent eyes. Your innocent eyes and ears. And let me tell you, it won't be so innocent down there with Blue Chew promo code Denise. We've been getting wild over here with these Blue Chew reads. Thank you, Doppelganger. We got Jacob Tatum in the building. What up, Jacob? He says that promo between Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay was straight fire. And are the Death Riders baby faces or heels? And your reaction to their backstage interaction with Will Ospreay. Plus, when will Hangman Page come back to AEW in your opinion? Well, Jacob, this is a great super chat, so let's dive right in. Swerve and Will, these two guys used to be homies. They used to be compadres, amigos, all of that. No more, okay? And as much as it looks like it kind of broke Will Ospreay's heart a little bit, both of these guys went at it with each other in a way that it kind of made me a little sad to see their friendship ends. Now, because for the longest time, they were able to bring sportsmanship into the ring. They were able to wrestle each other, but still have respect for each other. And now you had both of them shouting at each other, telling each other all these things, and Swerve and Will both brought up great fucking points. I love that Swerve called out Will Ospreay for being part of the Death Riders and telling Will, hey man, you've changed. And Will kind of has changed. He went out there with the fucking Death Riders having his back. He doesn't need the Death Riders having his back. So Swerve was right in that regard. But then Will was kind of right in some of the moments where he said that Swerve wasn't there for him the way that he's always been there for Swerve. Mind you, he took a bullet for this guy. So I did feel that both of them brought up some solid points. And also, shout out to Will Ospreay for saying, quote, my wife, I smashed the life out of her. I told her to clean herself up because I got to go to Houston. Blue Chew, promo code Denise. Bro, I was dying. All right, there's a lot in here. Where do you want to begin? Begin where you want.
I also thought they both had great points. I think that Ospreay only having 1 point to bring up against Swerve was a little bit telling, because like Swerve was like, look, we were fighting against the Death Riders for months. Me and the whole the entire roster were trying to get that championship back. It was stuck in a briefcase. We did all this. And then I turned my TV on and you're backstage with them, or I come to the arena and you're backstage with them. What is that? And Ospreay's like, hey, what about that one time you didn't come help me? What about all the other times that I helped you? What about everything else that I did for you? Kind of felt like Ospreay was trying to bring up 1 point to get there. And I don't know if I love that, but I do feel that I like that Ospreay's part of it was like, dude, I'm trying to nurse my neck back. Like, I'm having all these doubts, and they were just kind of there training me, getting me back in there. It's not really like a personal thing. I still remember what they did. I still remember what we did. Like, really good points in there of trying to get Swerve to be like, look, we're still chill. We're still this. But adding in that personal of like, I like both of them being like, it's still about the world title, though. Like, Swerve being like, I stood next to you while we stood behind Hangman of him becoming world champion, and we let him do all this. He was going to lead us to the promised land. Where is he? We all have this question, Denise. When Swerve said that, I was like, great question, brother. Where is he? But he wouldn't even be able to be involved in this because he can't challenge for the world championship. So, like, both of them were spitting some fire, but I still think the story, even coming out of that, is this is Ospreay's. Oh, even in Swerve saying like, you've never beat me before. Every time we're in the ring, I'm your big bro. Like, you try to, every time we stand across the ring from each other, I become victorious. I've won championships here already. It's going to be the same story. I'm like, I don't know. You might be saying it here in the words yourself, Swerve. Ospreay's never beat you. Might be the time for Ospreay to beat you.
Hasn't beat him in 10 years. Think about that. No, now he has to go in there because Will was pissed off. It was so funny because Will started the whole promo off. He was in a really good mood. The dude just got married. Congratulations. He's having the best time. He's making sex jokes. He's having a great time. By the end of it, he was like fuming because he should be fuming. Another man is telling you, you can't beat me, and you haven't been able to beat me in 10 years. You still can't beat me. Now Will really has to go out there and beat Swerve, because if he wants to capture that AEW World Championship, there can't be a question mark as to, well, I don't know, should he be champion? He couldn't beat Swerve. No, he needs to go out there and correction. He needs to continue the dominance that we know Will Ospreay to be.
And Denise, I didn't like how he punches Swerve to end this promo. Then Swerve's like, let's get it. Let's go for this. And then the Death Riders come and save Will Ospreay. What do you mean save him? He threw the first strike. What does he need to be saving somebody for? Swerve is the one that needs to be saved.
Time the fuck out. Time the fuck out. You have been defending this Death Riders Will Ospreay storyline. Stand 10 toes. This is your boys right here, okay?
I didn't like that part, though.
For the longest time. I've been saying for the longest time, forever, that Will Ospreay should not be with the Death Riders.
I don't think he should either. I don't know. Like, now it's kind of muddying up the story for me, Denise, because I don't want to look back.
Muddying up the story.
I don't want to look back at Will Ospreay's ascension to the world championship and be like, well, if it wasn't for the Death Riders, he wouldn't even be there. Like, what are they doing here?
You know what? I'm fucking pissed right now. I'm fucking pissed because I fucking made that point like 3 months ago, man. Go back to that episode where you and I argued about the Death Riders and that segment and, oh, my neck. And then we were sitting here having this whole fucking conversation about how, why does Will Ospreay need Jon Moxley? And you sat here and you said, Jon Moxley is an AEW 4-time world champion. So Denise, he definitely needs the advice from Jon Moxley.
See, the issue is I thought it was going to end there. Like, I didn't know it was going to be such a focal point of Ospreay's thing, because now every time somebody talks to Ospreay, they're like, what about the Death Riders? And he has to defend them in his little bearing every time, like, oh, they're just good friends. We're having a good time. And it's starting to weigh heavy on me, Denise. That's all I'm saying. What if I can learn all the facts and bring all the things in and change my mind? Isn't this how this works?
You need to get better at this, because I can spot this BS the second it starts, man. The second it starts.
You're just a Death Riders hater, Denise.
I'm not
know
a Death
that,
Riders hater.
I love
Pac. Okay, he's great. He's awesome. I like John Moxley. I like Claudio Castagnoli. But they do things that I'm just like, why? And then, for example, that backstage interaction where I forgot what did Daniel Garcia even say to Will Ospreay?
He was like, Swerve disrespected you. We should have stomped him out, essentially.
Yeah,
you should have let us stomp him out.
And then he puts his hands on Daniel Garcia, right? He starts to choke him out. And then John Moxley starts talking like he's a prophet. And he's telling Will, this is not the way you do these things. And he says a bunch of other words that I could barely hear on camera. And Will is like mesmerized. He's like, stops. He's no longer choking Daniel Garcia, and he's just listening intently to John Moxley. And I'm like, bro, is this your pastor? Why are you listening to him like this? Okay, this was weird. Like, why is this man talking and you listening like it's gospel?
4 championships, Denise. I mean, he's been to the promised land 4 times. He's like, when I really need to lock in, what happens if I really lock in? And Moxley's like, look, if you do these complete steps, I'll get you to the promised land. So now every time Moxley talks, Ospreay's like, let me listen to the guy. Let me hear him out. Like maybe he's right.
FML. I'm just saying, saw this coming from forever, but whatever. Anyways, when are we going to see Hangman? A couple of people mentioned how we had a couple of Hangman mentions here today. Where are you at?
I guess that's worth something, right? If they're saying his name, they're bringing it up. MJF has been bringing him up online too. So maybe that means he's close to coming back, but he should be back, like especially for All In.
We got Jacob Tatum here. It says, this show is way better with Reg. # the real MVP. Hey, we got the righteous Reg. What are we calling them again? I forgot what we're calling your fans. We got Yes Boy here who says, Reg thoughts on Bobby. A new Bobby Altov's new rap song.
I don't know how to say her last name either. And I would never listen to it. Yes, so I seen it all over my timeline and I scroll past it so fast.
Wait, who's
time.
Bobby?
What is she doing? She was she used to do like interviews and she did like that deadpan type stuff. She one time interviewed Drake like in a bed. She's like this blonde woman. I don't know.
No idea.
Nope, nothing. Yep, nope. She kind of was in the hip hop space for a little bit.
Nope, no idea. All right, thank God that's not on my timeline. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, how often do you and Reg exercise weekly? Reg, I'm going to say 0 for you.
Wow, slander. That's crazy. I go for like, I don't know, 4 walks a week at like an hour a week.
Got to start adding some weights on those rocks, bro. Fucking skipping leg day every day.
I come to save you in your time of need, and this is the slander that I get.
Saving me on my time of need.
Always saving you in your time of need, and this is the slander that I get.
I hate to tell you this, but this is not my time of need.
This is your time of need. You're just praying up your, well, please, somebody help me, somebody help me. And I'm here. I'm stomping on buildings like Godzilla to save your ass.
No, you're not stomping on building with Godzilla with those little legs.
Oh my God.
We got Thomas McRae here who says, good to see you, Reg, the best duo. Thank you so much, Thomas.
Thanks,
we got Jacob Tatum here who says, what are some of your favorite wings to eat? I don't really like wings. Reg, are you a wing person?
Hell yeah, I'm black. I have to be.
I didn't realize that was part of the criteria.
Listen, it's steps, any kind, honestly. I mean, except like the ones that they deliver from like Pizza Hut. Don't eat the ones that like any fast chain pizza will deliver you because they're horrible, but like it's chicken wings, man. As long as they're good, I'll be making them myself these days, Denise, because I'm trying to get healthy, work on these legs that you keep talking shit about.
We got them guy here. What up, got them guy? Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, excited for Forbidden Door. I'll be there with my crew. Question, if you guys know, what did Swerve mean when he said he had to stay home for 6 weeks because of some fragile punk ass egos got in the way talking? Gotham guy, you and me both, when Swerve said that, I said, who's he talking about? Who's he talking about? I felt like that didn't feel like something we've been seeing on story. So was there more to that?
I had the same question, Denise, when he said it. I was like, because like trying to think of the timelines, he was champion in 2024. Like all the people that they say were big egotistical guys were gone, I thought, question mark. I don't know. But then I started thinking some other stuff and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if that's an out loud thing. So I don't know. I'm out of this.
I don't know. It was funny though, because someone during the watch along was like, yo, like there's a bunch of people that are, it's politics and pro wrestling. We've known politics have existed in pro wrestling forever. So, hey, if there's some drama that we don't know about, I'm not surprised whatsoever. It happens.
Don't know. Don't ask me.
Don't ask me either. I don't know shit, bro. Thank you, Gotham Guy. We got Uncle Donk here who says, I'm CEO, EO, and Kendall. Oh, sorry. In my opinion, CEO, EO, and Kendo are top 3 in-ring female wrestlers outside of Japan. Well, they're all definitely doing great stuff on their respective shows. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got Infamous Raider Loco says, righteous chin in the building, JK Reg equals justice. Reg, you're laughing and you don't even know what he's talking about. What is he talking about? Explain this super chat.
I have no idea. I'm just like, what's up to my homie Frank? That's all that matters.
I was going to say, you don't even know what Frank is talking about because you weren't here on Tuesday. So you missed it. I called Chin Reg.
That's what you do. You're like my grandmother. You just call out every name until she gets the right one. I've been called Will 1,000 times on this show here, you guys.
Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel better, I call Chin Reg and I call you Will, and then I call Will Reg, and then I call Sancho Santi and Santi Sancho. So I'm just grouping everybody.
I mean, that is kind of a lot of names to try to, to get together.
I'm talking to somebody different on this show every day.
You are.
There are different people on this show every day.
Okay, you get some bail, Denise. You get some bail. It works. You got it.
We got King Pope here who says, justice for Denise. She's always right. Thank you. All the time.
Always.
Don Callis family. Was I not right about that?
I don't know if I'd say always. Maybe like.
Name something I wasn't wrong about. Right about. You can't even think of anything. Time's up. Thank you, King Pope. We got Aiden Cossack here. It says Death Riders are going to cost Ospreay at All In. I kind of hope they don't. Well, first of all, here's the thing. First of all, they definitely should not, because I would kill them. I would literally kill them if they ruined Will Ospreay's moment at All In. If they try to get involved at any point during his matches, though, as long as it doesn't cost them. But if they do get involved, I will be kind of happy, though, because I don't want this friendship with the Death Riders and Will Ospreay. And I don't want when Will Ospreay raises his AEW World Championship up in the air, I don't want Jon Moxley in the shadows in the background.
Yeah, I think by All In, we need to be done with this whole thing. Like, they could get them up there, but when we start really telling the story and we really have the match set in stone, we got to get them out of here.
We got Mictario here who says, sorry, Reg, we have to side with Denise because Will Ospreay should have never been with the Death Riders in the first place. I've been saying this. I've been singing this at the top of my lungs. We got Grapple Geekery. Oh, Grapple Geekery, you're on timeout, bro. He says, we all agree that the Don Callis family is great. Abso-freaking-lutely not. They have great talents in there. Don't get me wrong, but Don Callis is on my ick list. We got Uncle Donk here who says, just a reminder that everyone wrote off the Death Riders, then All In Texas happened. Thank you, Uncle Donk. We got James H. Jackson. Thank you, James. He says, Siri versus Billy Stark, Micah versus Diamante, Hanaku versus Queen Aminata, Takumi versus Hyann, Mina Shirakawa, and Harley Cameron versus Viva Van and Lacey Lane, Ring of Honor Women's Championship, Athena versus Suri on tomorrow's Ring of Honor episodes. Yeah, so James is a big fan of Ring of Honor. Reg, I know Ring of Honor was your cup of tea for a while. What do you think?
That's a sick list. I was going to check out this ROH Global War show that they're broadcasting tomorrow, but if they got a lineup like that, I'm definitely going to tune into it. I'm excited for it. Can't even talk. I'm excited for it.
You're like, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be amazing. Alrighty. Thank you so much, James. We got Ten Ruza here. It says MJF versus Hangman versus Swerve at All In. That'd be lit. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I really didn't consider an opportunity like that. But my question would be is how would you justify how would you justify Hangman being in that? Because he lost fair and square in that matchup. So why would he get a spot in this match? If you're saying Swerve makes it in, it's because he won the tournament. But what about Hangman? How would he get in?
Ten Ruza saying it without the championship.
Oh, without the championship? Oh, okay.
Because the main event is Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm with it. All righty. Thank you, Ten Ruza. We got Jacob Tatum here. It says, Reg deserves a pay raise for tonight. #save the day.
Save my dollars.
Hold on. First of all, Jacob, you are now on the naughty list because why are you out here talking shit on me? So you know what, Jacob? You are out of here. Well said, you're not out of here, actually.
Come on.
You're not actually out of here. But you are on timeout, though, officially. Just kidding. You're not on timeout. Tragic.
Wow. You kids keep changing and unchanging so fast.
I'm very quick now with the graphics.
Unbelievable.
Alrighty, we got to get into what is going down with this AEW steel cage match for the possibility of Mark Briscoe getting a championship matchup. So it's official. We got the teams. This was so funny. I'm sorry. I was dying. At first, I thought that Mark Briscoe's team was not gonna be good, and then he added Kazuchika Okada and Darby Allin, and I flipped so fast, bro. I went from Team MJF to Team Mark Briscoe so freaking fast. But MJF has members of the Don Callis family, the Jet, Kyle Fletcher, Jake Doyle, Kazuchika Okada, and Andrade. And I thought, bro, I'm sorry, but the conglomeration isn't gonna be able to compete against that. Then he added Darby and Takeshita, and now it's a party. They have a fun matchup to close out the show. What'd you think of them, of what you saw out here?
The best moment of the entire show is when Mark Briscoe announced Takeshita, then Takeshita comes on talking shit, and he goes, "I hate you, Okada," and they shoot to Okada, and Okada's like, he puts his arms in the air, and he's like, "This guy again, I died, dude." That was like my favorite thing of the entire show. Wasn't a wrestling match, wasn't a wrestling move, wasn't nothing, just an Okada reaction. Yeah, this really took this match to the next level. The Team MJF is fire, dude. MJF, the Jet, Jake Doyle, Andrade, Okada, Fletcher, like a fire team. Some of the best wrestlers in the entire world. So it was like, who's going to be on the other side of this? And I think they countered in the right way. I like the way that they laid out this main event here, because I hate this idea, Denise, that we have the match and let's put all the people in the match in a different match before the match to do the match. I'm like, this is too much complication. Let's just wait till we get to the show. But the way that they kind of added in the stipulation, if somebody gets DQ'd, then they're taken out of it, was a nice little foil. And then the way that the match played out, while it was playing out, Denise, I was thinking the world title is the least interesting thing out of all of this, though.
Yeah.
Right? Did you feel like that?
Yeah.
I was like, the Jet and Darby parts feel better. Like the Andrade and MJF parts felt even better than the MJF and Mark Briscoe parts. So it was like, something feels weird here.
We know that Mark Briscoe's team is going to win at Forbidden Door. They have to win. I'm sorry. Like, after we saw MJF's team win today, I'm expecting Mark Briscoe's team to win. I'm expecting Mark Briscoe to get the title shot. I don't think they ever said when the title shot would happen. So I imagine it'll be like a Dynamite match, maybe on Redemption or something, whatever, something to stall until we finally get to All In. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, all right, you know what? Cool. I kind of know where this is going, but I'm really excited for the matchup, primarily because it has the steel cage stipulation in it with all of these guys that I'm a big fan of.
Right. Like, it was cool to see Kyle Fletcher back in the ring, and like seeing the interactions with him and Takeshita was like, oh, when they have that one-on-one match, Denise, we are done for. Get your 5 stars ready. Get it done. They interacted for probably like 45 seconds, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to be insane. Kyle Fletcher is back, better than ever. Every time he does that corner kick, it's crazy. But I love the story that Andrade's like, I don't care about none of this. I'm tired of you, Don Callis. I want to fight MJF. I don't want to be on his team. I want to beat that fool's ass. Like, that's really good thing being told. But I'm just like so not into MJF's and Mark Briscoe's thing that it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. But I like everything else surrounding it.
We got Tiffany Kunad here who says maybe once Will gets the title, that's when he takes what he learned from the Death Riders and Jon Moxley, and that's when he gets his revenge. I hope so. I hope so. At the end of the day, I don't want him to look like he's a Death Riders fanboy. Like, I don't want him to be part of that. No,
he kind of feels like that. Yeah.
He does. Like, you're taking away from the greatness, the aura of what, I mean, not fully, because he's still Will Ospreay. He's got shit tons. He's got overflowing bags of aura. So, hey, thank you, Tiffany. We also got Jacob Tatum here. It says Mercedes versus Hazuki absolutely delivered. #DWO. Jacob Tatum, you're out of the DWO, bro, for being a Denise hater. You can't be in the DWO hating on Denise, bro.
Yes, you
gotta
can.
go join the Righteous Reg Ring Rats.
That's
kidding,
reserved, okay?
I'm just kidding, Jacob. No, but seriously though, this match did absolutely deliver, by the way. And we talked about that at the top of the show. Now, I do want to go ahead and get into, I'm trying to think what other part I wanted to kind of talk about in regards to the show. Anything else that really stood out to you that you felt like, oh shit, like this really felt important to get into?
I mean, the beginning of the show, I liked. They had Kenny Omega in the opening match.
Oh,
you don't get to see
with
Kenny
Tony
a lot.
Nese.
You don't get to see Kenny a lot on TV. I loved what they did with Bad Dude Tito on Collision, bringing him back out. Kind of a squash match. Didn't love that aspect, but I see the story we're trying to tell. Then having Zach and the other TMDK guys come and interrupt him. Then the Bucks come out and join. I like that little back and forth. I thought that was a pretty fun story to be told there. But yeah, what else happened here? Considering
that we're 2 weeks away from Forbidden Door, this absolutely needed to happen. We needed the confrontation with Kenny Omega and Zack Sabre Jr. We needed to have everybody out there that was out there just to kind of make things feel like, okay, because we were talking about how last week they just threw out the graphic and they were like, hey, this match, it's happening, right? It's out there, it's going to happen. And nope, like, we kind of like, we're excited, but we also want a little extra. Like, hey, like we got to get pumped for this, man.
This is the most Forbidden Door match I think that they've have announced. But this and Tekla and Starlight Kid feel like the most like they feel like big dream matches that we don't see all the time, match that we can't just see on a random episode of Dynamite at this point. They feel like they're worth the pay-per-view and what the pay-per-view is worth.
We got Dan Jackson here who says, how can I get MJF versus Ospreay at All In again? Just keep the title on MJF and have Ospreay win the tournament. That's the way. That feels like the easiest route. Because if not, I don't know where MJF loses the title at this point.
That's still in the horizon because MJF's a little trickster. I bet he'll figure out a way to get there. But it's a pretty easy story to tell if you do need to get there.
We also got Ten Ruza here. It says New Japan CMLL Fantastica Mania will be on my AEW Live. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Dude, my AEW Live Aspire. They announced like 10 independent wrestling. I don't have it. They announced like 10 independent wrestling promotions like this week. I might have to get it.
Yeah, seriously. Thank you, Ten Ruza. Alrighty, everyone. That was our AEW Dynamite post show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Reg, tell the people where they can follow you and support you.
At Righteous Reg on all your things, even though I don't be on the internet because I hate the internet. I be with Denise on this show, also on the Patreon show. Every Saturday, you can catch me with my homeboy, Philip Lindsay, Grab City Podcast. Tune in this Saturday, West Coast Pro. We are back, baby. Cruel Summer. South San Francisco. We'll be streaming live from YouTube, and you'll be able to hear this beautiful voice because I know you want to.
That sounded so weird. This beautiful voice because I know you want to. Reg, I'm trying to get people to get hard.
Ho, 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 ho. That got him hard, Denise.
You got them limp, bro. All right, Reg out here getting them limp so that you guys can get some Blue Chew promo code Denise. All right, we got Jacob Tatum with a babyface turn here. Says we'll always support DWO for life. All right. Babyface turn, I appreciate it. We got Ten Ruza here. It says Yoda Suji going wild on AEW coming into Forbidden Door.
I like he's trying to keep up the real like it feels like real heat. So I like that.
I love that. Thank you so much, Ten Ruza. Alrighty, guys. As for me, friendly reminder, do not forget, actually a couple of things. First and foremost, do not forget the live show is happening June 27th. So if you are in the Bay Area, Reg will be an MC. I will be on stage with Harley Cameron. It's going to be a great freaking time, guys. Like we have so much fun at these live shows. It's now my third live show and the first two were really, really great. So if you guys want to go check that out, head on over to roosterteefeathers.com, June 27th. VIP doors happen at 2 p.m. and then the actual show with Harley starts over at 3:30. So Rooster T Feathers, you guys can go to my social media page or you can also go on the link in the description box below. And then also, in case you guys missed it, we officially have brand new shirts over at my Pro Wrestling Tees store. Many of you guys know that one of the sayings that we got is the women are money. Well, we got women are money t-shirts. And get this, Mel Coleman of AEW, formerly of AEW, excuse me, who designed a bunch bunch of AEW shirts, designed the Women Are Money t-shirt for us. So if
Awesome.
you are a fan of women's wrestling and you want to support women's wrestling, you can go check out the Women Are Money t-shirt that you're seeing
Hell
here.
yeah.
And we got 3 colors. We got them in black, green for money, and then hot pink because, well, hot pink is good. And then you can also check out some of our other shirts that we have, including the California Connection shirt if you're a fan of me and Reg, DWO shirt, of course. And then for the ladies out there, we got a Cute Girls Love Wrestling shirt that I designed myself. Actually, this is my first shirt that I ever did, and it's actually designed by me. So you guys can go check out all of the stuff that we got, all of the t-shirts over at Pro Wrestling Tees. Just search up my name and you will see that. Alrighty, everyone, that is it for us here today, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.